everybody. Welcome back to Degeneracy Live, episode 85. A bit rusty here. It's been
Oh, yeah.
3 weeks and a day since our last show, unfortunately. I hardly remember how to do this shit. Fucking...
Hey, where are we?
Where am I?
I activated some setting on my monitor I've never seen before. I don't know how
Make sure you didn't mute your microphone.
Did I mute? No, my mic's fine. It's
No,
doing...
I just know it's super
Just make
sensitive,
sure.
so I hear banging and I'm just like,
Yeah. Sometimes I'll bump it. It's a Blue Yeti microphone, so there's a button right on the front where I can immediately just ruin everything button is right there.
Yeah.
In easy reach.
Always nice.
Oh, boy.
Good to be back.
We got to get started on the first segment, of course, which is the... You already know.
The true opening of the show.
what was that?
Remember that when we did this?
In the numbers.
All right, guys.
Today's number.
Hang on. What the fuck? Hang on.
Where's the number?
There we go. All right.
Here's the number.
10 balls. Each ball has a number.
Has a number.
Swirl
the numbers.
Pick a number. All right. Any guesses?
4!
Seems like a 6 day, I think.
2.
5.
Today's number is 4.
Ooh.
Yes!
Congratulations, Siri.
What will the
But
next
you win.
number be?
What will tomorrow's number be?
It will not be tomorrow's number.
Because this is, of course, a daily series.
Oh, can you
Daily
imagine?
streams.
I would kill myself.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would hate being in voice chat with you guys every day.
that'd be awful.
Okay. Amount of off stream calls we've had. Do you think they've eclipsed the amount of actual productive calls we've had where we're actually making content?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
That's good.
We've voice chatted nearly every single night for like a year now.
That sucks. We should do something.
Like
That's fucking stupid. I hate all
starting
of it.
in like April of last year, we voice chatted nearly every single night.
We watched Idiocracy last night.
Yeah, it was fine.
It's not a great film, but I like it. It's kind of a guilty pleasure for me. I don't think it's...
Yeah.
I think it's a lot worse than a lot of people give it credit for.
Why are
Yeah,
you hating it? You were like the whole time pointing out how good it was and like, this is funny.
No, there's funny shit in it.
Yeah.
There's a part where there's a Costco and it's funny because it's bigger than you would expect a Costco to be.
That's just what the Costco by me looks like.
Go ahead, Bronze. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it has good sight gags, but I said this as we were watching it, like, and I understand why people have the like structural criticisms of that movie that they do.
Yeah. Anyways, completely unrelated to Idiocracy, of course. This is
unconnected.
Yeah. We did it, guys. There's been a lot of issues that have been facing us as Americans.
Oh, yeah.
And Donald Trump accomplished the single greatest one that's facing us, which is, of course, the Gulf that is east of Mexico. It's now called the Gulf of America.
Wow.
According to Google
Proud
Maps.
to be an American.
First we have the United States, and then the mall, and then the Gulf.
Can you imagine it's just the Gulf of America?
Yeah, the Gulf. They flew him down to the Gulf for emotional reasons, just to see. And he was like, there's no grass here. What the fuck?
I'm not as mad about this as a lot of people are, because a lot of people are pissed off about it. It's just, what a fucking waste of money. It's just, who gives a shit? Why? This was passed under the Restoring Dignity to American Names Act or something. I think it was literally called that. Because God forbid that any part of the United States has Mexico in the fucking title.
The Country Good Act.
Fuck no, or Mexico, New York.
We need to bring back the freedom fries. Oh, those
We
French
might as
fries.
well bring back fucking freedom
Yeah.
fries. This
That
feels
is
like
exactly
post
what that
9/11,
is. Yeah.
like post 9/11, hamburger freedom patties shit. What's funniest of all is if you zoom in on the Gulf of America. Hang on.
You see blue.
You see, it's actually a Gulf.
Oh no, blue.
Does it not do it anymore? Sometimes it disappears. Okay. Fuck. This would have been funny if I could have showed it. Okay, so I think the
It's
parts
like
where it's
a-
gone.
Yeah, it's like a frame perfect input to get it. It's like a
All right,
a single like zoom
if you
level
play
at
with
like
the
a certain
zoom
position.
the zoomies here, it'll flash on like Gulf of America and then in brackets Gulf of America. Gulf of Mexico, sorry. I'm just so used to
Yeah.
it now because it's so natural.
Yeah.
I
It's
get
the
jump
name.
It's
scared
the way
by
it
it
always
now
should
because
have
I
been.
use Google Maps, for daily navigation. So sometimes I'll open it and have like the map of America, and it just says Gulf of America down there.
The map of
And
America?
It looks stupid.
Better
It
than the
looks
map of
fucking
Mexico.
retarded. Like this is just humiliating, I guess.
I think you know what? I feel like we're not going far enough. We should change it to New America.
New America. Puerto Rico can just be Puerto America now.
Yeah.
All the good talent comes from other countries. If you look at the top 10 streaming artists, not as many Americans as you might think. There's a lot of Canadians on there, a lot of Latin Americans. That's where it is. A lot of Puerto Ricans. And don't give me
hate
none of
Canadians.
that
Fuck
Puerto
Canadians.
Rico
I
is
actually
part
want-
of America
We should
bullshit.
genuinely go and kill all
Yeah.
the Canadians.
They're not part of America until they can fucking vote. Until we can find a place to put their star. Where's the star gonna go? In the middle? I don't think so.
That's why we gotta take them and Canada at the same time, so that's even.
What if we just take, like, the Puerto Rican flag? They just take, like, the big triangle out of the flag and just put it there?
It's just
Yeah.
That looks stupid.
They just make it the progress flag.
'Cause-
They just keep adding every other element of every other flag to it.
Yeah, a little Blue Lives Matter stripe.
Yeah.
What if dude, odds that Donald Trump tries to add the Blue Lives Matter fucking line to the...
Adding
If
blue
it-
to the American flag,
If it
not
were
on my watch.
if it were a year ago, I would say that would be so stupid. There's no way you could do that. The
Oh,
Gulf of America.
Gulf of America. It does feel like a joke from Idiocracy.
Yeah.
Like Saint God's Medical Hospital. Like,
But I think I said this. I said this again. I said this when we were watching the movie last night. But like, this looks stupid, but that's just because it's so blatant. Like, this isn't like, oh, I'm so dumb, I'm gonna name it America because America. This is, oh, I'm
this
so
is
evil.
freedom fries.
I want nationalism, so I'm gonna rename it the Gulf of America.
Yeah, which, by the way, it doesn't appear as the Gulf of America in any other country. It'll show up as, like, Gulf of America, then Gulf of Mexico, in brackets, Gulf of America.
Yeah.
It's as much Gulf of America as Twitter is now X. So take
Yeah.
that with what you will. The people, you can judge the person's politics based on if they call it the Gulf of America or Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
Same
An
way with
interesting
X and
trend
Twitter.
is starting to emerge.
Have you guys seen? Let me pull it up before actually. Keep talking about Gulf.
I've never seen the Gulf of America actually.
Just the Blue Lives Matter thing made me think of this real tattoo that someone decided to put in their body for life permanently.
I
Uh,
would kill myself.
The
That is
Disney
suicide
adult
worthy.
right wing grifter combo is not one that's frequent, but I do like when it comes up.
Yeah, it's not one that I see too often. Although like
You can tell
Disney
they have
also-
cool.
Disney also
politics.
has like Star Wars fans. So
Yeah, but this is a Disney adult person. This is, this would be really funny if it was ironic, but I get the feeling that it's not. So.
Yeah, I mean, that it does make sense. They're probably the same people who like boycotted Lightyear not because it was an awful movie, but because two women kissed for half a second.
Did they? I didn't even watch it because it was bad.
No one did, yeah. I'm
Like-
surprised people watched it enough to know there was gay in it.
I wanted to do a joke where I just go, "What's Lightyear?" But I do
There's a-
actually know what that movie is. So it
There's
doesn't
another
yeah.
one that's like Monster or what is it?
Monster High.
That was like this. This was the.
It's
This is a,
Humiliating.
this is
That's a
good one.
classic.
That's a classic. My friend convinced me. I don't know how I got convinced by this, but I
Convinced me to
guess-
get that tattoo. And I
yeah,
did.
they convinced me. They convinced me this was Rob Dyrdek.
Oh.
It kind of looks like him.
I guess.
What the fuck, man?
What the fuck?
This is something that a human being has on their body forever. There's a lot of
Oh my
Yes.
god, bottom right picture in the fucking results.
this one.
Why is it like stretched?
Oh,
Yeah, that
why?
one.
Yeah, why is what the fuck happened to the X? Like, it's just that's not
Yeah,
the
he
stars
got
and
pretty
bars.
bad tattoo emulation settings. He got it in widescreen.
Bro, that's the restart.
Is
and
that art? That's the retard bars.
Good
what else
times.
do we got here? We got one.
Good to be back.
Oh, someone's a rebel.
Wow.
That guy there got it on his neck.
Please say that this is like an actual tattoo and not just someone drawing on their back.
Yeah, it's
with
not just
stuff.
some Crayola markers.
Yeah, they
Because
didn't
that's what it fucking looks like.
put this in crayon.
Oh my god. You know what, guys? This would be if I bring depravity back. I do want to put this on the wheel. I think this would be hilarious.
Do not, dude.
Not
Signing yourself
why
up
is
Not
it
to
the-
be shot at.
Why is
Okay,
it
not
the
a-
monster logo? Like what?
because they're men.
It's dumb. I think it would be funnier if you had like Peter Griffin in the monster logo instead of something that will get you punched for the
I
rest
already
of your
got
life.
Brian Griffin, so I mean,
Oh yeah, you
Confederate
gotta
Peter
complete the
Griffin.
family.
it's just what is the relevance of the monster logo to
Well,
the
they're a big
racism.
fan. They're a
Masculine
big
men.
fan of two things.
Being racist and energy drink.
Monster Energy? Anyways, speaking of energy,
Can we,
how-
Daniel? Can we look at Dan? Okay, Daniel.
can we look at
made
Daniel's
something-
back
Can-
to get a check?
Daniel made something, and I want you guys to see it. Please put it on screen. Daniel, send it in general.
Yeah, put that in
Alright.
general.
He actually
actu-
designed this tattoo.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Oh, no!
designed this tattoo
we're very
that
proud
Rob
of him.
Dyrdek got. Oh, this is funny.
This
The silly
line,
fucking Nintendo font is.
for context, this line is based on like we were having an argument with a friend of the show, and
Friend of the show?
it was about what?
Friend of the show?
An associate of the show that shall remain.
He's your friend, Paulie.
Enemy of the
Remain.
show?
Anyways,
Shall
right,
remain.
Yeah, enemy of the show, enemy of the state. Anyways, we were having an argument with him about Luigi Mangione and Brian Thompson, and I just I was getting tired of it, and I just kept going. You know, some people just gotta go, man.
What's the background here? Is that the Confederate flag?
No, that's fucking Gangster Mario. Scroll
It's
up in
fucking
the chat.
Mario.
It's right there.
It looks like the
Confederate
Confederate
Mario.
flag.
You are
Oh,
actually.
those are
geek.
internet trappers.
That's the.
All right, well now we gotta find Mario Confederate flag.
There's got to be one.
Come on.
I think it's showing Confederate flags tattooed on people named Mario.
We don't have a Mario. There's still an original tattoo idea out there.
You'll be the first person ever. Really? I would think there would be at least one.
What is this?
Oh, that's from Nintendo Power.
Yeah, that's from
What?
the little like flashcards that they use.
I
to give
love
out.
those. Those actually are really funny. Or like,
Yeah.
Oh, this is like educational.
I would
Yeah.
think that they would have had at least one like ironic Confederate Mario edit.
I guess there's. I
now.
don't see any. I don't see.
There probably
any,
is, but I don't think it's gonna pop up right away.
Yeah,
immediately.
I'm on the wrong website. I gotta go to gab.com to find that.
Oh yeah.
Is
DuckDuckGo.
Google
Oh, yeah, they gotta-
Images
no,
implying
no,
Chris
yeah.
Pratt is Confederate?
You gotta go to Sam Hyde's Twitter page.
We gotta wait for Trumpster Bob to whip that one up in MS Paint.
Oh, oh, he's we've been checking on our buddy Trumpster Bob. He's quite the MS Paint whiz. He likes to
Oh yeah.
do these really no, he actually is, which is so weird. He
Yeah,
does these super intricate like images while he's saying unprompted, of course. This fucking guy's a fucking faggot because his butthole probably blowed out from here to Timbuktu.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
the same
like-
concept as like Terry A. Davis was like one of the greatest programmers of our era, but he also was like his brain was like oatmeal.
Is there a reverse idiot savant?
I think that is just idiot savant.
It's just an idiot savant. All right, we've
Well,
held it
speaking
up.
of people that are idiots, Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul.
Mr.
You
Beast.
brought it together.
All right, let me get
Speaking of rampant Confederate, people who endorse the Confederacy fully,
This
Mr.
is
Beast.
slander.
confirmably.
He lives-
Confirmably, this is slander. Sue me.
No, I'm kidding, Jimmy. You know I love you.
You know.
Let me get my camera set up.
All right, I gotta fuck with the display real quick. So
All right,
take your time.
I gotta fuck my shit.
All right, so do you want to introduce what this is?
So
Oh my
they
God.
made this thing
There-
called Lunchly.
It's just there.
Never heard of it.
For
If
those
you're
wondering
unfamiliar.
at home, by the way, I did get the opportunity to try Lunchly at one point. It was on Joseph Alexander Simpson's live stream, but unfortunately, he sucks at everything, and it was completely unwatchable. So there's no audio to it. So that
I have no
footage is
table.
lost.
This is on top of a dresser. Not dresser, like
I this is some flimsy
Shelves?
fucking beat
I'm in a
One
different
by
room.
It's,
than I
it's
usually
a
am.
card castle.
1x1 fold out table, but
1x1 fold-out table.
Oh no.
yeah.
Let me get you
No.
guys big. Let me get you guys
So-
No.
big.
For context, I had to go to Target to buy this,
Where
and
all
I
good things
rushed
come
out
from.
of the store. Like I
Scared.
rushed to the
Oh
counter.
yeah,
Did you
I have
steal
I
it?
haven't. I can add to that with
No, It
Uh,
smells funny. Bronze, does yours smell funny?
Have you opened it yet?
Yes.
Please
Okay.
don't
You
do
open
this.
the package
No.
or you open
I opened this part.
what's this part?
Oh yeah,
Look at my
the
camera.
part. The part, you know, everyone knows the part.
I'm
Do I
not
need
into
a
the
fucking
food yet.
I
Bronze,
need a
does yours
fucking
smell funny?
knife. We need a fucking knife to open Lunchly. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a big boy meal. It's like the Mighty Kids meal instead of the Happy Meal. That's what
Okay.
this is from Lunchables.
Oh wait, no, this is the worst tape known
Do
to
they
man. I can
even
just-
do the Mighty Kids meal anymore? I think they stopped that probably a decade and a half ago. So
That does not smell like food.
Yeah, does yours smell fucking
were you
weird?
smelling?
They never promised it would be
Toss
food.
it out, please.
It's
What are you
It's like-
doing?
It's like the-
Unpleasant. I don't
It's like
know.
it's like the plastic food version of like new car smell.
Okay, here's
Don't
the
eat it,
prime.
don't-
This will be
don't
my
eat yet.
like
All right, I got
third
you guys
time
big
ever
Oh, yeah.
screen.
drinking prime.
Oh yeah. I wanna add to my story of how I got this. So when I checked the website, the only place with Lunchly near me was some fucking local grocery store 2 hours away. And so we had to make like a
Real
special
local.
trip since we're like already in the area at a certain time.
Did,
And so
did
we
your
had to
family want to try
And
this?
so we had to reschedule when we were going to do that. And so we finally got this. But as we were driving to the place, the person who was driving me was like, "Oh yeah, they also have those at like the Target that's just down the road now."
Okay. All right,
So
are
I was
you
like,
ready
"Oh,
to
okay."
Are you ready to eat the day?
No,
What's the day?
That doesn't even. What does that even mean? Leave no crumbs means something. That's one of their other slogans. Eat the
I'm
day
not
means
ready to
nothing. That is
eat
a
this.
meaningless
So this
statement.
is the pizza.
The pizza.
The
Azip- eh,
pizza.
Is my camera muted
Y-
on the stream?
No, it's fine. It's no. It's
Okay,
it shows up
it's
personally
muted
to
on
you,
Discord.
mirrored, but
Okay.
but it's
So it is not
Doesn't-
Azip.
mine doesn't appear to have
Real
mold,
cheese.
but I'm also blind.
well,
So
don't.
Yeah.
we're gonna find out.
I mean, it doesn't appear anything because they can't afford transparent plastic. But
Oh yeah, the opaque plastic is like so much cheaper than transparent
Okay.
plastic because they
Let's-
they
let's
can
open.
have like asbestos
oh.
and like adulterants in it to make it opaque.
oh my fuck! I just got smelled.
Oh, what are we looking at?
I just got fucking smell bombed. Jesus Christ.
That don't
Uh,
look right.
Let me look at the
Guys, take a
cheese.
look at mine.
Give
Is
me-
this shit
Oh.
normal?
You gotta
I
get
swear, if
closer
I
to it. Get
lose
closer
one
to it.
YouTube because of this, I will be angry.
It looks.
this
I
is-
think you're imagining it a little bit. I think you're
Oh
being
my
a
it looks-
hater.
Okay.
Fucking
I think you're
God.
being a hater.
You have no idea how pungent this smell is. I don't know if it's mold or if it's just the cheese, but Jesus Christ.
I remember it smelling very much like reeking
I'm
of
gonna get a-
sodium.
Hey, come on, Bronze.
think
It
Smell the
certainly
day.
reeks.
Is it the
This
the
is
bread?
not a
One
pleasant
thing a lot of
smell.
people forget: sodium is a metal.
Oh my God. The bread is fucking rank.
Oh,
It's
it is.
yeah. It smelled like
Oh.
sourdough. I remember, but like
That is the
it wasn't
worst-
sourdough.
The worst
Which
smelling bread I have ever smelled.
Let
what
me
the?
get the.
So now
What the
this
hell?
there's a complication to this in where I usually like to microwave my Lunchable pizzas.
No, you gotta have it. You gotta have it as
I'm gonna eat
You gotta
intended.
have it your way.
Don't eat it yet.
because I'm dreading this.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you
yeah,
put this
I
in the
should do that.
microwave, it might explode.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
I will be a
It'll
man.
start
I will eat-
sparking like you put
Okay.
silverware in there. Like
Okay.
You will eat the pizza and you will be
you will
happy.
eat the
Oh,
pizza.
Do we not have the? They don't have the tab.
No, they don't. I remember pointing that out. and
It's
You just
Wait,
gotta
wait,
tear it. You just gotta rip
I-
it, grip it and rip
I-
it. You're a big boy now. You moved
I
on
know.
to
it's
lunch
filled
leave.
to the fucking brim. I'm in a room with like a bunch of very expensive shit around me. I should not have done this.
Yeah. Oh, this shit's gonna ruin that. You know how acidic that pizza sauce was?
Oh God.
By the way, I was thinking, Mr. Beast really missed out because these pizza lunches,
He really
like the
missed it,
Lunchables, used to come with a little spreader, like a little plastic stick, but they don't come with them anymore. And it didn't even occur to him that he would regain some market share if he would
Oh,
just.
that is fucking.
His
I wanna
fans
even
would
see
just
how
eat
this
the
fucking
stick.
plops out.
No,
That is
okay,
the
you're
worst thing that Jimmy has
exaggerating.
done so far.
That's
This is
normal.
the worst
That's
thing that
normal.
he could have possibly done.
No, this is just that is solid.
You guys didn't get the you didn't compare it to? Oh, that's clever. I didn't even Siri, I've had Lunchables for probably 10 years and I never even thought of even doing that as a possibility. That
My
was
cousin showed me how to do that when I was a child.
I guess it's more
Um,
like sauce than it would be. It more like
Bottoms
real
up?
sauce.
All right. Well, wait
I gotta-
wait
Oh, yeah,
for
I gotta-
bronze.
I got it.
Bronze is a little bit behind.
Well, yeah, you're fucking.
He's delaying
I'm
the
like
inevitable.
saving my dinner for this, by the way. I
Yes, this is my tired day.
All right, put a pepperoni on there.
Put a pepperoni.
All right, get a close up of it. Get a close up of it. We can see it.
All right.
It doesn't look that different. You guys didn't get Lunchables, did you?
no.
No, but I know what they are.
All right.
Okay.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Down the hatch.
Siri does not
Degeneracy
like.
Live has died.
Oh.
I can see
Siri
the look on
doesn't-
her face. Oh my
Siri
god.
does not like.
Oh.
Any notes? What are you detecting notes of?
Holy sauce.
Only
Yeah,
sauce.
the sauce is
Holy-
definitely worse.
I remember the sauce tasting.
This is bad. I'm not finishing this shit.
Tasting metallic-y.
Yeah.
It tastes like the worst canned pizza sauce I've ever had.
Yeah, that was bad. I'm not eating all that.
It
You're
tastes
not-
like the worst candle.
I'm not even gonna finish.
Are you
it.
gonna
I-
finish yours, Bronze?
This is the worst candle I've ever had. I probably will finish it because, like, I'm not a bitch. But
Well, I have like good ass tacos waiting for me, so I'm not gonna.
well, the thing is,
Good ass
the s-
tacos.
the sauce is very pungent.
Oh, it's a good
but-
thing you got the pizza. That comes with the best
Yeah.
flavor of Prime,
But
of
the
course.
cheese and the pepperoni don't taste.
Golfo de Mexico suckers. Does this person think we're like pro America? I guess they don't understand the sarcasm.
I think
Sarcasm.
we've moved on by this point. We're eating lunchly now.
Norman, aka Sare. Hello, Norman,
I wanna-
aka Sare.
I don't want to.
Siri, it looks like she's sweating bullets.
Does it?
Yeah, you looked.
Just get a big slip of the
Oh,
sauce.
you're just gonna slurp. Okay.
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah, that is worse.
Okay, Bronze. Are we gonna try the Feastables next or the Prime?
Try the Feastables next. You gotta
I wanna
wash it
try
all
the-
down at the
Yeah,
end.
try the Feastables and then we wash it down. Now,
Alright.
real true believers will remember when I had Feastables originally a couple episodes ago, but they were 2 years out of date.
Yeah, that was the old formula. This is the
So,
new
yeah,
formula.
This is the first time I'm trying the new.
Alright, so
improved
bottoms up,
Feastables
Bronze.
formula.
Bottoms
Bottoms
up,
up, let's
bottoms
go.
up. Pour it in your cup. Butter,
Um,
couple ain't enough. Not good. I remember
That's
it
fine.
was an improvement from the original tasting like literal baking chocolate to
Oh, yeah.
just cheap dollar store chocolate.
This just tastes like shit chocolate.
Yeah, it tastes like
instead of like plant.
yeah, instead of literal cacao beans.
Well, I thought it was the best chocolate ever.
Oh yeah, world's best chocolate.
You know what? I will say, to be fair to them, that is a marked improvement from 2-year-old corpse husband flavored Feastables.
You should put
It's
some
better
juicy
than the
drop
pizza.
pop on that. All right, cherry. This is cherry freeze.
Cherry freeze.
I remember distinctly that this was by far the worst prime flavor I've ever had in
This
my
is
life.
not the one that I have had yet. So
I had this one when we had the
smell it
prime.
from here.
down the hatch.
Get primed up.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's a
It
bad.
is
It's a bad
genuinely
aftertaste.
And assault.
Yeah, the
I will say
aftertaste
this
is
is-
some of the worst shit
I'll
of
say
How
prime.
much for me to chug this? How much for me to chug this?
Oh, I'll do it right now.
I'll do it right now. I'll fuck it.
Do it. Skull it. Oh, let's see a chug. There's no way.
Who's gonna win?
Dude, the same day that we had these, I tried all three of the prime flavors. This one was the worst flavor. I also downed the remainder of a bottle of wine on Xander's stream, and that was more palatable than the fucking prime.
You'll see that. That's the mark of a man right there.
Oh.
How many people have done that and lived?
Oh.
You should get a
Yeah,
tattoo of
the
the Prime
aftertaste
logo,
is
but
worse
Confederate.
than the
God.
initial taste, I'll say. The aftertaste is just ugh.
The burp
I'm in like
apocalypse right here.
actual pain.
It's not good.
That hurt. That hurt my head because I started getting a brain freeze because it's still like really cold.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I didn't even chug it that fast.
that is disgusting.
That was a lot. That is
I still have like an actually good soda.
That's
I
a
need.
whole 12-ounce bottle of fucking prime rattling around and fucking
yeah.
crushing all your shit.
Yeah, your organs will fail.
I can
Oh my
feel
god!
the
Yeah, remember when Bronze had
If you-
Prime and it just killed him?
Oh yeah, I can feel the nerves and the tips of my fingers falling off.
Dude, the
I did-
lemonade sounds like the worst thing ever, just with
It
prime.
was.
I'll be right
And
back.
then
I'm gonna throw
I
this
became
shit
deathly
away.
ill for a week afterwards.
Was it
I'm gonna put
sour?
this shit away and grab my soda.
Okay.
It was like lemon. So like, oh my god, it's still
All right.
it's coming back up.
Move on to the next one. Are we gonna do nachos or are we gonna do turkey? Do the nachos next. 'Cause I think the turkey's the best one.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, do the nachos.
I will say I don't have a which prime is this?
Oh, this was the bad one. This was the really bad flavor.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I confused my primes. I
No,
confused
it's fine.
my vaguely gradient primes. This
So,
one was terrible.
This one might be a little weird because I don't have a really good frame of reference for the nacho Lunchables. Because I like
We-
never get them.
Yeah, I didn't get those. They're Jamelin's favorite. The only time I had them was when I bought them to compare them to the original. I actually ended up siding with Lunchly on this one. I thought the original was bad, so
Alright. I just was unrelated. I really like this table.
I might
It's like
piss
a
my
really-
pants.
I hadn't thought about actually using this table before, but this is a really
I
convenient
just
way
like
of,
chugged like a liter
displaying
of water to try to get that taste.
Oh, yeah,
Just
I
a
have-
liter of water.
I have a water bottle near my
I do
desk.
think I'm joking.
I
have
chugged
a-
so much water I had to bring out the metric system to fucking.
Well, no, I have a cup in my room that is a liter of water. Like it is a full
Alright.
liter.
Oh, so a liter, not a cup.
Alright, KSI, get your ass in here.
Well, it is a cup, but it is a liter. I think more than that. I think it's like a liter and a half. I chugged the whole thing just to try to get the taste is still in my mouth.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try something that is probably good. Coca-Cola orange cream.
Oh
flavor.
yeah. Let's do a pause on that while we
Yeah.
get a taste.
This
of
is just the snack segment. I'll get my
Yes.
own too, even though I've already had it.
Okay, let's all wait for everyone to be ready then.
Oh yeah.
This is weeks worth of snacks that we're doing
I love
today.
While we're waiting, here's Will Wood and the Tapeworms. Good band. Shout out to my friend who's watching the stream right now.
Now, Bronze
here's
is
my
going to have a
guitar.
slightly different experience because he's drinking it out of a can, I believe, and not a bottle.
Oh, I don't have it.
You don't have it?
I'm exclusively drinking Prime today. I haven't even drank water.
Oh, you don't have the soda ready?
I don't have it on me, no.
Where is it?
It's in my fridge.
Go
dumbass.
get it. Go get a can of it.
Fuck. Okay, fine. I'll be right back.
SRV, did you get a chance to try the orange
Don't look
cream
at my ass
Coca-Cola?
when I leave the room.
I have not.
What are your thoughts on it, just from hearing of its existence?
I mean, I've always liked orange-flavored sodas, and I do like Coke. It might be okay together.
Guys, I can tell that we've not strung together any jokes lately. We gotta get to some jokes here, so how about you kick it up a little bit?
Okay.
Danny, how about you say something funny right now? Gulf of America, says F3K Muhammad.
That is funny.
Just inexplicable name. It means nothing. Hello. There he is. Hey, F3K Muhammad, do you feel that all the world's problems are now solved now that we're Gulf of America instead of Gulf of Mexico?
Alright,
Alright, Siri's
I
got it.
returned. Siri, shut up. It's Coke.
Coke
All
time.
right,
Time
y'all
to
ready?
get coked up.
Did you guys... So, they had a similar flavor to this in 2019. It was called Orange Vanilla. Did you guys try that when it was...
Yes,
existed?
my
No.
grandpa bought it. I was drinking that shit up until like 2020 because of how much he bought.
Yeah, they discontinued it in 2020. So,
Bottoms up.
Bottom.
I'm trying it right now. Got a huh.
I like that.
You like it?
Yeah.
I don't like it as much as Coke spiced. I like Coke
I know you
spiced.
said
I
I know
I'm
you said
holding
that
it.
like the orange vanilla had more like cream flavor, and like I think that is what
This
makes
has a
it the
lot
most-
more orange, and I'm not too much of a fan of it, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when the original reviews were coming out, people were saying there's too much cream flavor, none of orange, and I'm like, what the fuck are
No.
you fucking talking about? There's plenty orange taste.
Yeah, I wish there
Yeah.
was more cream. Well, while I'm in this room, can I show you guys something cool I can do?
Oh, and we're kind of having a discussion, but I mean,
Yeah,
you
we're
can,
kinda-
you can kind of just Shanghai the whole show, I guess. I
Do
don't
it-
give
do
a
it-
shit.
do
I'll be
backflip.
done in 1 second.
Do a backflip.
Sorry. I had to demonstrate that I'm autistic real quick.
Now do classical gas.
Okay. Bronze, do you think that
Cool.
orange vanilla Coke is good enough to get another case of it in the future?
I think this is. I mean, I'm more of an orange soda guy, but I'm not sure if I'll go for this because there are better orange sodas.
Yeah,
This was better in 2019. I liked the original recipe better.
Have any of you guys ever had the creamsicle flavor of Faygo?
No.
It
I will
is
say,
very
I'm tainting my prime palate with this.
Yes, you are.
I'm
You gotta get
upset
some water and rinse that shit out.
I'm upset that it does not taste like that, which I get why, because Coke is nowhere near as good as Faygo, but like still.
All right, we gotta get back on track. By the way,
We gotta get back. We have 2 more lunch, please.
Yeah, Brown
more
puts to
lunch
suffer
meat.
through two more
What
of
goes
these.
on in the brains of the people that just spam, Gulf of America just for no reason?
By the way, Paul, I turned my camera off
they think
just so
something
it
has
doesn't-
been accomplished. Yeah, I turned your camera off.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
they
just
know.
so-
They know that saying that will like get a reaction out of you because they have nothing better to do.
I know another word that can get a reaction out of them, so I mean,
What?
you heard me, woman.
How many? 360 calories.
Very ominous thing to say.
Yeah, that was
Fine.
the
Now I get
shitty
to eat,
prime.
like,
That was the
actual
shit
food.
prime.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
It was a
Strawberry
crime.
banana.
I like the decision to use
have you-
impact font to promote the brand. By the way,
yeah. Have you had? How many banana drinks are there?
banana drinks. Yeah, that's not really a thing except for like in
Yeah.
smoothies.
Yeah, that's more of like a yogurt thing.
I'm trying to think of banana juices I've had. Like banana. Leave no crumbs.
Leave no
It
crumbs.
looks so much shittier with the opaque plastic. The plastic with just like fingernails and asbestos
that
mixed
looks- That looks just like the marinara.
in.
My stomach hurts.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember thinking that the salsa was worse, but the queso was better because this
I think-
queso
I
has
think
a
my
tiny.
stomach is already feeling it.
Oh, you've already been stage 3 cancer from this.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be fucking D-Day on my.
The queso in this
tomorrow.
version, I remember finding interesting because it had the Vegas hint of
The Vegas hint.
like spiced, like a little bit of kick to it, whereas the
Fallout
original
New Vegas.
queso in
Come on.
the original queso in Lunchables had nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, by the way, I did give out this channel to a couple of people when I went to visit Sam Hyde in Connecticut.
Oh, that
We
might
be getting some people with some cool politics coming in
Oh
tonight.
yeah. And they're gonna love the Lunchley segment in that case.
Oh, the Sam Hyde segment.
That
Being
is-
there at the Sam Hyde show felt disgusting. Like,
Yeah.
I'm among a lot of people that just hate for sport.
I'm
And I-
among us.
You know how those people were talking about Indians? That's how you were talking about Sam Hyde.
Ah.
But it's real.
Yeah.
They
like
are
the-
filthy. They do eat their own shit.
Yeah, the
It's
thing
just
is
like,
like
why
there
is
was a
this
lot
so
of
messy?
time. There were several times in the Sam Hyde show where they were weirdly obsessed with Indians, and they would just say something like "Indians eat shit," but then that was the punchline. There wasn't even any commentary in it. There was a bit where they're making fun of Vivek Ramaswamy, but
And
they
you
like
started losing your fucking shit.
okay, I did because it was Vivek Ramaswamy. But they just say, "Oh, I'm Vivek Ramaswamy and I'm an Indian that eats shit." And it's just like it's completely irrelevant to who Vivek Ramaswamy is when there's like
I feel
Vivek
gross.
Ramaswamy is the easiest person that has ever graced the surface of the earth to make fun of. Like statistically, that is the easiest person. Vivek Ramaswamy, like that's funnier than fucking. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm
Look
gonna
at
shut
that.
up.
Look
Oh
at
yeah,
that.
they give you about 560 chips to fucking.
Oh yeah.
And where's the Feastables? Is it just tossed in with the chips? Like.
Is it? Yeah, yeah. It's buried treasure.
Yeah, why are they putting the Feastables underneath everything? Why the fuck they do
But
that?
yeah, usually like in the Lunchable, like the little like Reese's or whatever the fuck would have its own like corner.
Yeah, it has its own room.
You're supposed
Yeah.
to put it on the chip.
We have 6 concurrent viewers watching. I
chip.
wonder what's piquing people's
The
interest.
chip.
They're ready to watch you die on stream.
The chip.
So yeah, have the chip. If you guys got some thoughts, leave them in the chat. We'll be sure to
That
read 'em.
is. Those are Fritos.
I
I
remember them tasting kind of stale, but I could just be imagining
Oh,
that
yeah.
because I think the Lunchables ones were
They are-
also stale.
They are incredibly,
Nice.
and they're not as good as Fritos. They're like if
Not
someone
as good
licked-
as Fritos. What a fucking Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
I
Not
know.
as
I
good
know
as
that's hard.
the-
I know that sounds bad.
Not as good
It's
as
like
the
if someone
worst
licked
chip
all
ever.
of the. It looks. It's like if someone licked all of the good bits and then like dried the Fritos.
Have you ever had Have you ever had popcorners?
No.
There's a version of popcorners that's like sea salt flavored, but just like each little popcorner chip has like a single grain that's just been like it's like a grain of sand that was like in the same room as some sea salt or something.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's the worst flavor of anything ever.
All right.
I don't know why that came to mind, with the Lunchly chips, of
All
course.
right, chat. Vote now on your phones. Which should I try first? For Spanish, press 1.
Don't you dare. No English, press 1.
Should he try chip number 1 or chip number 2?
Habla español.
Both of them have a donkey behind them. You
You
don't win a car.
All right, do the salsa. Do the salsa
Okay.
because the queso is better.
Can I say something?
You're allowed.
Speaking of which, first of all, I want to clarify that I understand that it is queso, like the word, as in the Mexican sauce.
I'm looking forward to this. Off to a
However,
good start.
solely because it's being said by Mr. Beast and Sons, I keep hearing in my mind queso the streamer. So I think I thought they just called it the queso cheese to like spite him.
Why?
I don't know because
I don't
he's
even
like
think he
he's like the
existed.
funny. I
Yeah, he
don't know.
wasn't alive then.
All right, that's a healthy coating of red sauce.
Healthy coating of ketchup and water.
All right,
I didn't see that go in your mouth there. I think that's going off screen. That
He
could
just
be
he
anything
tossed
crunching.
it over to the dog.
Yeah.
The cat's
I've
got
got the paper shredder out of frame.
it. Any thoughts? I remember it
Um,
being very watery and miserable.
Yeah, that's not really that doesn't really taste like salsa that much.
No, it's just a packet of ketchup mixed in with some ice
Yeah.
water.
Oh yeah, there's no like actual texture to it.
Speaking of ice water, let me tell you a good Billy the Fridge story, right?
Yes.
So he rocks up. I wasn't there.
He rocks out with his cock out.
He rocks up to a McDonald's, right, with his buddy Joe, and
With his cock out.
he orders a breakfast sandwich, a Big Mac, some nuggets, some fries, and an unsweetened iced tea. And they go, oh, sorry, we don't have that. And he goes, oh, okay, cancel that and give me an ice water. He pulls around the corner. They just hand him an ice water because he didn't make it clear that he didn't want to cancel the beverage. They thought he meant he wanted to cancel the whole order. So they just hand him an ice water, and he goes, "Thank you," and then drives off.
He took it in stride, I guess.
What a fucking cuck is what I'm saying. Billy's a cuck.
Okay. All right.
Billy's a cuck. That's why we pay him $100 to be on the
Okay.
show.
Okay, I'll have an ice water then.
All right. Now for the queso. I have to clarify. Now I'm not a queso guy usually, so
Me neither. I only get it if I go to like Moe's or something because they hand
I only
out,
get it if I'm buying lunch.
because their gimmick is, oh, you're paying $18 for a single burrito. I guess we'll give you 50 cents worth of chips with that.
Yeah. So
Oh, they got good shit at Moe's.
honestly, I don't even know what to expect with the queso. So let's just fucking do it, boys.
Whoa, he's crazy! He's crazy!
Crazy and fucked up. That also tastes like nothing.
You see what I'm talking about, though? It has a little bit of kick to it.
A little bit.
It has any kick, so that's more than
Yeah,
the original lunch.
It has the amount of kick legally required for it to be considered Mexican food.
Kick.com.
Yeah, it's got some gab to it. So I gotta fucking.
Should we
I gotta find
simulcast our stream on fucking kick.com like Joseph Alexander Shrimpshin is?
I've got to get the Flying
We might
Dutchman's
get
map
2
to
more
get the
viewers.
Lunchable, the Feastables.
Oh yeah, the Feastable. That's where we'll find. We're trying to break into Sam Hyde's audience, basically. That's why we're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about the Gulf of America and Lunchly.
Yeah, we tricked
The
you.
two
This
things
is
they
actually a
love.
food stream.
I mean, the Gulf of America is like the #1 issue facing like Republicans right now. So
This is,
Yeah,
why
they
is it
want
so
good
chalky?
stuff.
Look at
yeah,
that.
it looks moldy,
It
but
looks-
it's not.
Yeah, that's chalk. That's like chalky. That's
Yeah.
what happens to chocolate when it gets old. It gets like the air in it kind of evaporates out and makes it crumbly.
Well, yeah.
Chocolate.
They brag
No,
about having.
You just made me
They
think
brag
of
about not
chocolate.
having any preservatives in it, which, well, and they also brag about having real food, which that's not a good combination.
And we do nothing to preserve it. We do nothing to maintain the freshness of the product. I think it's the same exact thing, right? So it's like not really.
This one is somehow worse.
Awesome. What's the Best Buy date on this? The Fiesta nachos.
Oh, let's see.
June of 2020.
Alright, the 21st of March, we're good.
21st of March. Yeah, you kind of cutting it close, but
30th of March, okay.
interesting.
I mean, I really wanted there to be mold in this, man.
We got one more chance.
Yeah.
I didn't get any mold in my lunchly. I mean, it probably was just a bad batch. Maybe Logan Paul like ejaculated into it or something, and it caused some fucking bullshit
Perhaps.
to happen. But it seems like something he'd do. But
I had very different expectations going into this, in the sense that I was like, oh, do I want to get 2 of each so that the other people in my house can try these? Because of course I'm gonna fucking scarf all this shit down. But then I had 2 nacho chips and 1 pizza.
yeah, I did not eat. I mean, we had to
Oh, wait,
share
hold on.
these. Oh yeah, this is the worst one. This is easily the worst prime.
Fucking banana?
Yeah, banana does not
Strawberry
work with
banana.
like a refresher.
Cause like this is
Drink.
not smoothie. This is Gatorade.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna chug this one.
Like with the amino acids, it makes it so acidic and bitter.
Ew.
It's gross. It's gross.
Ah.
It tastes like you know, you just had a banana, then you chug some Sprite down that shit.
Yeah, you know, like I like describing things as tasting like cough medicine. But like usually that's just like, oh, fake fruit taste.
Yeah.
This legitimately tastes like something that I should only drink if I'm in like a dire situation.
You're in dire straits.
I mean, it tastes like real like strawberry and banana, but banana is like it's a strange taste to go with essentially water.
Yeah.
Like
I don't want to drink banana juice.
it's a different type of like. There's no juice in
Banana
bananas.
byproduct.
There's no juice in bananas.
Alright. I have had this prime before though.
That prime is okay. That prime's all right.
So this is the
It just
the
has a
Turkey
terrible
Stack'ems.
aftertaste.
Now, hopefully, there is no way they can fuck up cheese with cracker slices. I gotta.
The turkey, I remember tasting
Oh, there's
like
just no
being
tape at all on
dry.
this
The
one.
turkey was very dry. The texture of it kind of reminded me of fiberglass.
My
So
prime.
hopefully that inspires confidence.
Oh yeah, the bottom fell out of this box while we were
Oh,
getting it in
thanks
the door.
KSI.
Yeah, thanks KSI.
You heard that, KSI? The
Why didn't
king
you
just
make these
owns
out of fucking fiberglass?
it. All right,
Alright,
dramatic reveal.
leave.
Leave
No crumbs.
No crumbs.
I have left so many crumbs.
No, it's a metaphor. It's meant for you to go out and
Oh, this
You know,
one's
eats the
cutting
day.
even closer. Used by March 4th.
March 4th. Okay.
Eat the day. It
Eat-
doesn't mean anything.
Free your skin.
What's funny is my ex, my girlfriend at the time, Katie, we got
Loved
McDonald's one
luncheon.
time. And you know how McDonald's on like the lid has like a little what's it called? Aphorism on the top, like yeah, what are those what do you call it? Straws? Like some weird little aphorism, like little quote at the top.
Oh yeah.
I
like,
remember one time
Take a sip or some shit.
yeah, it said "sip the day," and we used to say that to each other all the time because it made no fucking sense.
Sip
To
the day.
sip the day, eat
Sip
the day makes no sense either.
Remember to hamburger the day away. Cracker?
Yeah, I don't like the dot pattern on that.
Oh, I was just getting your attention. You seeing this?
I see it. Oh, what'd you call me?
This
You
looks
son of a bitch. That's as bad as the N word. You know
This
how we're
looks-
saying cracker and not the N word? That means they're both equally bad.
AI generated.
I didn't like how many dots there were. And also, I'm pretty sure it's whole grain too, so it's gonna taste sandy and
This is like if
Gross.
you've never seen a cracker before and someone like made a list of the details of what a cracker is supposed to have, and you just make one from that.
oh, holes. Let me make sure I have 500 fucking holes in
Yeah,
the cracker.
circle and holes. And then the turkey,
Yeah,
which is real turkey, I'm led to believe.
yeah. It's. I don't.
Well,
I
they
think the
didn't
original
clarify.
has real turkey as well. It just has preservatives and lead. in
Yeah,
it.
it's just like good. Definitely smells like real turkey. I'm
Yeah,
getting
but,
a
like, do
hint
you
of
see
mold,
at-
but not enough.
I remember it feeling grainy and dry.
Yeah, it feels. It doesn't feel like you would think real meat would.
Oh
All right, we have that. We have that
god,
element
real
of it.
meat, disgusting.
And then this is the. How does this feel like faker cheese than lunchable cheese? I
Oh,
know it's
yeah,
actually cheese, but like it feels more plastic somehow.
Do you know that? Did you put it under the DNA? Did you do the DNA test on it?
I always take Mr. Beast at his word.
Oh, of course. Would never be caught
would
being
ne-
disingenuous.
So how are we
Yeah, I was just
gonna?
about to say he'd never lie.
He would
Never.
he would never lie and abuse people for his TV show. So
By the way, we are you just gonna stack it all up?
oh yeah, I'm gonna do a double. I'm gonna do a double cheeseburger.
A double cheeseburger?
Yeah, this is all above my. Right here is all of my wires, so this is gonna
And
be fun.
prescription medications?
Yeah, all of my gasoline tanks.
Alright,
All right,
down the
I eat
hatch.
double the day.
yummy. Ew.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the second bite off camera because that just falls apart.
Yeah, but I don't think that's Mr. Beast's fault. I think we can let that slide.
I just suck at eating.
I mean, why'd you double decker it? That's not the intended way to eat it. You're gonna be missing crackers.
All right, the turkey is comparatively overpowering, but this still doesn't taste.
It's not good.
Like it's definitely turkey. Like it's just a little piece of turkey. Like I don't mind. I've had better turkey, but
All right. Have you swig down some? Oh wait, no, you gotta have the Mr. Beastables,
yeah.
which I think is like their version of Crunch, which is already a D tier chocolate bar. So
Yeah.
Crunch just tastes like
See.
like shitty
You
dollar
see,
store.
we had
chocolate.
the nachos, which was like death mode difficulty for finding the Feastables. This is like medium. I was like kind of buried in there. There's a couple of crackers, but it's like an I Spy puzzle.
Ah, trying to find the person that gives a shit.
Yeah,
You're being mean. That's not nice.
feeblable.
The white powder on the edges of it. It's like that episode of
Nope.
Gravity Falls where they go, you know, that white powdery stuff that comes on chocolate. You know that stuff? I hate that stuff. It's
It's
like
like
the-
spicy Feastable.
It's like the episode of Gravity Falls with the candy that's so bad it kills the fucking monster.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I'm reminded of that with Feastables, of course.
I wish this killed my monster.
We could get that monster tattoo to resurrect.
We can get the monster tattoo, but instead of the Confederate flag, it's that one picture of bald KSI.
All right, ice pop. I remember this was the first Prime I ever had, and I liked it so much that I bought a
Fuck.
second one, and then I did not like that one, and I never bought Prime again. No, wait, no. After that, I was like, okay, so I just don't like this flavor. So I tried a blue raspberry one, and it's like, oh, all Prime tastes like basically the same.
This tastes like cleaner.
Yeah, that's good.
This tastes like I should see a doctor.
I'll
if
be
I
right
have-
back.
This tastes like I should like induce vomiting immediately if it is in my body at any point.
Yeah, how are you ranking the flavors after you drank them all?
I would say in release order, I'd say they're the best. Like this one's probably good, and then this one is bleach. This one just kind of confuses me. The banana. And I'm gonna just keep eating turkey. Like it's just turkey. So like
Yeah, you
I don't-
know, they might have actually did real turkey. That's a
Yeah.
good thing.
I guess with it by itself, it feels squishier than I think turkey's supposed to be. Like it's got just enough give to be like, huh, that shouldn't be like that. And then a little bit of cheese on its own.
They raised
Yeah.
the turkeys themselves and gave them prime.
Yeah. They fed them nothing but prime and feastable. That is cheese. I'll have to hand it to them.
Yeah, it's not cheese
It is
product.
cheese.
No mold product either.
That is true. Unless I'm completely blind. Okay. So, we also have the scale in terms of I chugged the entirety of this one. I gave this one a couple sips, and I tried this once and I started crying. But this was the lunchly escapades.
True lunchly experience.
This is the real lunchly experience. You won't get this anywhere else. No one else has eaten lunchly for a YouTube video before. And I think no one will ever again because we're like months late to this.
Yeah, we just couldn't get a hold of them for a long ass time.
Yeah. Like I said, I had to like reschedule the thing that was tangentially happening in the area where I could get these. And then I was told as we were driving to the place, like, oh yeah, they're also just down the street.
Too bad no one on this podcast has ever tried lunchly before this.
Oh yeah, no. So, closing thoughts. How would I rank these? I would say, honestly, I think the turkey stackums are the best because they're like inoffensive. The pizza is like uncanny. Whatever like the taste version of being uncanny is. And the nacho chips, the nachos are inoffensive in like an offensive way. Where like you had one job
Yeah, they're
and
nachos.
you couldn't even do that. I'm just eating turkey.
Like, I can't believe that the crackers are stale. Like, Mr. Beast would make something stale.
That would never happen. He's always with it, with the kids. On the bright side, now I can drink my orange cream Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola's always doing something.
Yeah, they're in their little world, you know? So, so closing thoughts. I should probably give them.
Okay, I'm back. What are we still doing here?
I was given my closing argument.
Okay.
I will say I was led to believe throughout this whole thing that these would be like the worst thing I've ever tasted.
No, it's
They-
just worse.
I mean, Yeah, they were analogous to Lunchables in the way that they are like mostly inoffensive, but Lunchable is like clearly better.
It's also cheaper.
It's also cheaper.
How much were
Although
these per?
These were $4 each.
Yeah, Lunchables are 3 a piece usually.
I can go down the street and get them for $1.
I can go in a downward spiral.
I could go fuck myself. Alright. I'm just eating
All right.
turkey
So what
now.
are some things we gotta rename that have like Mexican shit now? Now that Gulf of Mexico is Gulf of America.
I think we should rename Mexico to America.
That's a good idea.
Daniel, what's a Mexico thing in America we should rename?
The
New
Ma-
Mexico, New Confederacy.
The new
that
Confederate.
wine Mexican Coca-Cola.
Oh, we just make
American
Coca-Cola,
Coca-Cola.
American Coca-Cola. You know what? And by the way,
Coca-Cola.
the fucking card game Uno, fuck that shit. That's just one now.
That's just one.
It's just Crazy Eighth on
Just
Discord.
fucking change it back to New Amsterdam, please.
Even old New
Alright.
York.
Resume your
Lunch lay.
position.
Ah.
All right.
Okay, reassuming position.
There's a place.
These are just gonna be haunting me, like over there, just in the corner of my eye. But when I look, they're no longer there. Okay.
All right.
Jump on your
So-
bed. I want to see if it's real.
What else we got to talk about? We got Mike
it's there.
Pollock here.
Go do it. Go dive on.
him.
No, but before
Mike
this,
Pollock.
go dive onto the bed, Bronze.
I'd rather not.
Let's not
No,
reopen
said-
that can of worms. That was a
I said what I said.
Yeah, no. Those days are behind me. So if you remember, good friend of the show, Mike Pollock, voice actor for Dr. Robotnik in the Sonic the Hedgehog series.
we did a
he's-
show about this.
Oh yeah, we had a thumbnail about this guy. He is still a Zionist, and apparently he's doing this yearly now, which is nice.
Yes. So it starts out with Ashley the Cosmo saying, "I'm sorry, what the fuck do you mean that my favorite Eggman voice actor is a Zionist?" I don't know who Dean Bristow is, unfortunately. Could someone fill me in on that?
Another
Uh,
Eggman voice actor, I think.
Yeah, I believe he was one of the Eggman voice actors, and like he made
Oh, so
fun of him.
he did a Butch Hartman?
Yeah,
Cool.
he was doing something, and he like listed all of the Eggman voice actors, and he left him out. And when someone pointed out, he like made a quirky bit about it.
That was nice of him.
Yeah.
What was... Do you guys... I'm sorry, just to get off topic for a little bit, which we never do on the show. I know
Yeah.
we're a very highly venerated and professional show. I just can't imagine Butch Hartman, the idea of making a joke to Tara Strong's face directly about her friend that committed suicide and saying that it was your fault. I understand it was a joke. Yeah, I
Yes.
understand part of the joke is that it's fucked up. But the idea... That course of events would never cross my mind in a million years to...
The thing Butch Hartman forgot about the equation is that Butch Hartman isn't funny.
Anyway, so Mike Pollock jumps in. And what does Zionist mean to you? And they said, you support Palestinian genocide. I support reading. Please do. So this is an article...
The only genocide is brain
The
cell.
only genocide
The only
is brain
genocide
cell.
is brain cell.
Yeah, I support
I forgot
reading.
about that. That's a
Please
classic.
do. Let's read this, why...
Oh yeah.
Why killing, I think, what was it, 50,000 Palestinian people that were not engaged in conflict at all is not genocide? Or
Yeah,
why...
this top
why
5 Watch
regularly
Mojo
killing-
list might change your mind.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com.
Welcome to
Here are
Watch-
the top 10 genocides.
Number 1, the Holocaust.
Welcome to the top 15 civilian casualties.
This is a fucking Watch Mojo list. 5... What the fuck?
AJC Global Voice.
Is that American...
We can't Good judgment,
AGC
Sir Franklin.
vehemently rejects the biased report by Amnesty International accusing Israel of committing genocide against the Palestinians.
I'm not sure if Amnesty International is the one saying that. Perhaps every expert ever, but
Yeah, people that are going out there that are literally witnessing what is happening before their very eyes and filming it
every
and publishing it.
organization that like knows what they're talking about. Yeah.
Dude, even like every venerated news program has reported on even if they take favor to Israel, they've reported on this genocide. Dude,
Yeah.
Look at the numbers. Like, there's 1,500 Israeli people that died on October 7th, and there's
Not discounting that.
Yeah, not discounting that, but there's 50,000 Palestinian people in Gaza. There's 2 million people in Gaza, by the way.
Yeah.
That's so many. That's such
Like,
a
I would
high
rather-
proportion.
I would rather no one die in conflicts, but one feels a bit more systematic than the other.
That's 1/40th of the people there. Could you imagine if in America, let me just do some quick math here, 10 million people were killed, and they just
Yes.
go, oh, well, that's just the consequences of fucking 9/11,
That is what we did.
Few claims are more offensive and blatantly wrong.
Okay.
Of course, pervade the scholarly discourse, social media, the vitriol of anti-Israel protesters, even spurious accusation filed by South Africa and the International Court of Justice. Few claims are more offensive and blatantly wrong.
Yeah.
The modern-day Jewish state was created after the Nazis committed the genocide known as the Holocaust, murdering 6 million Jews who had nowhere to go and no place to call home because there was no Israel. Actually, Israel did exist. They existed after the Balfour Declaration of 1917. They just were not incorporated in the United Nations until 1948. This is all, by the way, just to poison the well for the conversation on this, to establish, oh, Israel, by the way, they suffered a genocide, so they can do what they want.
Yeah, remember the Holocaust?
Yeah, I like how they worded it. The genocide known as the Holocaust.
The genocide known as the
If you remember that one.
you might, makes powerful talking
The
point in the word.
genocide known as the Holocaust.
They talk about how it's just buzzwords for journalism. Of course, the implied hypocrisy that the survivors of genocide are now committing one of their own makes for a powerful talking point in the war of words surrounding the conflict between Israel and Gaza.
The war of words?
It's
A war
okay.
of brain cells.
Oh, here we go. Number 1 here. This is the top reason, because this is definitely not happening in Gaza. Genocide refers to the physical destruction of an entire group in whole or in part that has been targeted on the basis of its identity. This is not Israel's objective in Gaza. Fucking objective? How about what they're doing?
Objective.
Fuck what they fucking say.
Whoops, my finger slipped.
Yeah, my finger slipped and I accidentally destroyed every hospital in Gaza. I
Whoops, my finger
accidentally
slipped, and
bombed
I accidentally
every...
admitted that I see them as animals and want to kill all of them.
I accidentally bombed every university. That's real. Every university was bombed in Gaza. There were people
I accidentally
finishing...
disguised myself as an aid truck and killed people.
Yes!
We've all been there, though. We've all been there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we all have rowdy college years.
Is genocide happening in Gaza? No, Israel responding to a genocidal attack by Hamas. Okay. That
I like how the second point
okay.
is just no.
Let's all right. Let's take the October 7th thing into full consideration, okay?
Yes.
Yes. That was hate-based violence on the, because I'm going to go full, fuck it. I'm going to full mask off, okay? October 7th happened because Israel made fucking, Hamas the governing body of Palestine. There was the PLO, there was Fatah beforehand, which were more secular movements. Those were systematically wiped out by Israel because they were a threat to Israel's state, even though the people of Palestine were living there first prior to the 20th century, which is when fucking Israel started, prior to the 20th century. Yeah, Israel started in the 20th century, is what I'm saying. Hamas became the governing body, ostensibly, of Gaza because it was either choose Hamas or lose your country, lose where you fucking live, right? So the Palestinian people, for the most part, were stuck between a rock and a hard place and sided with Hamas. Hamas spent every ounce of energy that Gaza / Palestine had to do October 7th, right? And it's been exhausted. It's done. The intention was retribution to Israel, right? And that's not okay. That's not justice. That's just revenge. But it is deceptive to say that it's genocidal for that reason, because I'm trying to figure out a good way to word this, because it was really bad to kill 1,500 innocent people. Just like it's really bad for Israel to then respond with, blank checks from the United States and militaristic, because Israel is a first world country. That's something a lot of people don't understand. They have a government, they have a military, they have a system in place. They have a prime minister. Gaza has no infrastructure regarding that. Palestine has no government or infrastructure at all. They have no way to even...
It's just a space where homes are.
Yes. They have nowhere to fucking do that. They've been under the heel of Israel for a century at that point, with various conflicts. Each year, dozens of fucking Palestinians would get killed just by the IDF, just cuz, until 2023, when they finally got their fucking scapegoat and let the floods loose. Let the floodgates open. Why Israel is not a settler colonial state? Okay, explain to me why that is. I'd be very interested in reading that, because, if you guys are curious, Israel started in the late 19th century as an idea. There was a report published by a Jewish person. It was something in German, but it translates to, like, the Jewish state.
You hesitated there.
It was something in German, but it translates to the Jewish state, right? And it essentially envisioned Zionism as a concept where they could have, like, their own homeland where they'd be safe from persecution, right? The problem with that idea, right? Because that sounds all fine and idealistic. How do you get land? You conquer land. You have to take land. That's how we get land in our society, is to go at war with people and take their land. Now, how Israel actually got established was Palestine was a region that was under the Ottoman Empire, right? It was already established as a region with people that live there, right? Under the Ottoman Empire. After the Ottoman Empire fell, there was a former Prime Minister of England, James Balfour, who filed the Balfour Declaration that essentially said that England supports the idea of the Jewish homeland being here because in our magic book, it approximates Jesus Christ's birth as being there. So, can't argue with God, of course. So Jewish people start coming in, and conflicts start arising back and forth, and then everyone kind of forgets about it because then the Holocaust happens. So then they're like, okay, we got to start protecting these Jewish people. We're going to officially make this country that was once Palestine, that was once the land of other people, that wasn't Jewish people, that wasn't Israeli people. We're going to take that land from them and give it to them. The citizens of Palestine were not given consent, or any sort of input at all regarding the establishment of Israel. And probably for bigoted reasons on behalf of, Palestine, anti-Semitic reasons, sure. But I don't see any good reason why they should be the ones to just give up the place where they live, right? Say, you don't own the fucking dirt between your feet anymore. We do, and we're gonna say and control what you do about it, and just be violent, fucking vicious overlords. So let's read what this says about that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
By charging Israel with colonizing Palestinians, Hamas and its supporters are manipulating the cause of racial justice to advocate their terrorist goals, all while hoping no one notices Israel has been the homeland of the Jewish people since the Bronze... Alright. DNA records have thoroughly disproven that claim, so that's not even worth reading.
Wait, what? What age?
The Bronze Age.
Yeah, I'm reading something here. It says
Bronze Age,
Israel's
that's
goal
21.
of eliminating the terrorist group entirely is appropriate, and its use of significant force, which always must be directed at legitimate military targets. Like
It's
universities.
like the children's hospital.
Yeah, like children's hospitals.
That they think they saw someone in Hamas use one time.
Israel's actions reflect its desire to spare Palestinians from harm, not to deliberately harm them. They're so selective with this, where they just act like Israel bombing the shit out of Gaza is not deliberate. They're not deliberately killing people. When you're in let's talk about the flour massacre, right? The U.S. dropped off a bunch of flour, like barely even food, for Palestinian people. They dropped it in the middle of the fucking ocean. The sea, actually, sorry. They swim out to go get it, and Israel starts shooting at them and bombing them for swimming out to go get fucking flour. Let's talk about how that's not deliberate.
Again, they disguised trucks as aid trucks to ambush aid.
Wait.
Yeah, moreover, since October has
you're telling
allowed
me.
more and more humanitarian aid deliveries for Palestinians to enter through Rafah. How nice of them. How generous of them to allow humanitarian aid to cross through. Thank you, Israel, for allowing some, most not.
They let the humanitarian aid come in. Then what do they do with the humanitarian aid? They kill them.
We got the human shields defense here, of course. Israel
Of course.
has a right to defend itself within the bounds of international conventions and law. It has been there's been numerous warrants for Netanyahu's arrest, specifically for violating international law, by the way. The facts of the genocide charge don't add up. This is impossible to know, given that the Ministry of Health in Gaza is... this is the one thing. Well, by the way, I trust the Ministry of Health in Gaza more than fucking Israel reporting on the actual numbers. And also, there's footage of it. There were actual journalists that are there, that are getting killed, by the way, that are filming it for themselves and showing people that this shit is happening. Where, like, even if you ignore the numbers given by the Ministry of Health in Gaza, because they're controlled by Hamas, even though they're not, they're just literally tallying it up. The numbers reported, just by the raw footage we've got, it is staggering.
And also, why is only one side like, oh, you can't trust them? They obviously have bias because they have their side.
Because they have fucking Netanyahu's scrotum deep into their fucking throat, is why. What a fucking jackass, Mike.
Because, like, if you were truly based centrist, like Mike Pollock would say, perhaps you would be like, oh yeah, both of them have their reasons for lying about these numbers. But
I would love to have a conversation with them. Great facts. Remind them there was no genocide in Gaza.
We remember the last time people tried to have a conversation with them. So.
Believe me, I've been trying. Lying. Sighing. His indignant behavior is the most obnoxious thing of all time.
He's such a quirky reply guy when talking about civilian casualties.
What? What does that even mean?
Goose with good manners.
A propaganda. Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. Don't fear facts. Everything in there, in that article he said, was not facts. That was completely speculative. They're speculating that the numbers reported by the Ministry of Health in Gaza are tainted by Hamas to artificially inflate the numbers. They are speculating that the intentions of Israel are not to intentionally decimate the population of Gaza, especially with Trump saying that we should remove all the people of Gaza and just make Palestine the 51st state, of course. That is speculative.
Yes.
That is the definition of speculative. There's nothing concrete at all.
Now, I don't believe Mike Pollock is a conservative, but he should know that one of the big things about people who get into conservatism is wildly making shit up.
I mean, he's already going through the persecution complex.
Inventing things in your brain to be afraid of.
Felt persecuted. Might delete later. Yeah, you're real persecuted, Mike Pollock. Shut the fuck up. There we go.
That'll
him.
show him.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Great to have such ardent supporters. Okay. All right. What else do we got here?
Of course, he's the guy to put fucking.
Since everyone
5
is regathering the
paragraphs in
SS,
DMs.
I'll help spread him again too. You're entitled to your own propaganda, but not your own facts. So you don't think Palestinians are being killed despite video proof being on the website? And okay, so this is an admission, by the way, in contradiction to the article that he sent, that he has witnessed, literal Palestinians getting killed, like shot in the fucking back. I could pull up videos of it if YouTube TOS would allow me. But like,
we've been new.
Yeah, the collateral damage of a war started by the October 7th attacks. This war has been in a tentative ceasefire, but has existed since the creation of Israel after the land of Palestine was ripped out from under its citizens and given to Israel. That is, they have been at war for their entire existence.
I think I've said this before, but that is so weird because, like, for my entire life, I've been hearing vague references to the war in the Middle East.
Yeah. Like, what? Did you think before 2023 everyone was fucking singing... Like, what? He's like Republicans talking about Jan 6th. They like, oh, that wasn't a riot. It was a protest.
You think everyone was singing Kumbaya?
They were all singing Kumbaya.
No, they were singing Kumbala because they're fucking Muslim.
They just did a little stroll, around Israel.
Yeah.
That was
You
the
forgot
joke
the
did not
one
land.
important person to voice Eggman, the late Dean Bristow. Maybe if he had been on time, he would have been included. Oh, so he died?
Yes.
Yes.
This isn't that bad, okay? I mean, it's in poor taste.
It's
but
a tasteless thing.
I think we
but,
should
like,
light Mike Pollock's nutsack on fire and see how he feels.
I will criticize the people that are grouping these screenshots because they think this is the same as like making a Viagra joke.
Oh yeah.
Like, no, one of these is deliberately and intentionally more ignorant.
Yeah, I mean, I personally wouldn't make this joke because I usually try to be funny.
I mean, everything he says is just like a middle schooler's like comeback for everything.
Yeah,
What back?
because he thinks he's on Facebook.
Yeah, take your sensitive ass back to Facebook, Mike Pollock.
This is Google Plus. We trolling this bitch. Take your sensitive ass back to Facebook.
Oh, what a jackass, dude.
Yeah, he is. They should recast him, but they won't.
Speaking of,
Oh, yeah,
I mean, I don't know. Okay,
dumb people.
To be fair, I don't know if his politics indicate whether or not how qualified he should be to voice act, but if we are taking into account that we should have decent people under the payroll of Sega, then I guess we should do that. But I mean, that's your opinion. Some people might disagree with that.
There have been other and better voice actors.
We got, by the way, this is the current state of politics here. We got someone who wasn't like elected at all with a baby on his head. Meanwhile, why is he here? Meanwhile, the president of the fucking United States is sitting here like waiting for his soup or something.
Yeah.
You said on X that an example of the fraud that you have cited was 50 million.
You're nodding. You don't even know what she's going to talk about yet.
I did say something on X.
$1 million of condoms were sent to Gaza. But after fact-check this, apparently Gaza in Mozambique, and the program was to protect them against HIV. So can you correct this
Keep
statement?
nodding.
It wasn't sent
Maybe
to Hamas,
she'll think
actually.
I'm listening.
It was sent to Mozambique, which makes sense why condoms was sent there.
Yeah.
And how can we make sure that all the statements that you said were correct?
Look at Trump. He's so bored.
Yeah. Look at him. Like, you can believe this jackass.
Like, can I go home?
He's just shaking his head indignantly. Or
I'm just waiting for this to be over. Elon said I can get McDonald's on the ride home.
What are we to do about him? Because like we didn't elect him. He's just
listen to his reply here. By the way, this is him being confronted regarding the $50 million to
The
send
lies.
condoms to Gaza, which is a total lie.
Well,
Yeah.
some of the things that I say will be incorrect.
Then why
We got 'em.
why do you give a shit? Why are you still here? Why are
Both
you
think
still
you're part
here?
of the team.
Some of the things I say will be incorrect. I didn't Google it before I just... Okay, it's not
I
even
grokked it.
incorrect. That's something you make up. There's no misinterpreting that. You didn't misinterpret sending condoms to Gaza. You didn't read that on a document somewhere and misunderstood. That's something you have to make up organically, because it doesn't exist. Fuck.
And should be corrected. So nobody's going to bat 1,000. I mean,
Nobody's gonna
we will
bat
make
1,000.
mistakes, but we'll act
Listen,
quickly
I'm
to
just
correct
no one's perfect. I'm just a guy, you know.
Yeah,
I'm just the most famous guy in the world.
Nobody's gonna bat 1,000 except me, the richest man in the world.
any mistakes. So
Mistake. There's nothing mistaken. You're not mistaken. You lied. It is remarkable that he's at least admitting that he was wrong.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. But holy shit.
If
If it were Trump, he would just be like, "Oh yeah, I heard some things, you know."
we should be sending 50 million.
I read it in the
anywhere,
newspaper.
frankly,
That's
It
not
happened.
that's not what they said.
I'm not sure that's something Americans would be really excited about. And that
This must
Who is
You can always,
this
you
sitting
can
on
always,
his
you can always
shoulders?
tell he's not used to like talking to real people.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember the interview we watched with him with Don Lemon, but he stammered like a bitch like the whole time.
Oh yeah,
It was ridiculous.
he's used to being able to like think about comebacks, like letting them down on social media instead of like responding to journalists.
Did not see that coming.
Nazi?
That's him.
Nazi?
Oh,
This is a good precursor. He's a babbling fucking idiot, and this is immediately apparent whenever he gets questioned from a real reporter. Yeah,
oh,
he
when
babbles like a
whenever he has to
fucking-
like think.
Yeah, he babbles like a fucking retard in the Don Lemon show. Which, by the way, Don Lemon, like one of the worst hosts on CNN ever. I'm fine that he's gone, but
The White House says that you will
not as bad as Wolf Blitzer. Wolf Blitzer is my least favorite host. And it's not just because he blew ass at Jeopardy.
Oh yeah, classic.
Dude, he was negative like 4,600. It was like an SNL sketch where they make the celebrities retarded.
Yeah.
Like, and you know how like on Celebrity Jeopardy, how like they make them easier for the celebrities? Is like, no, he was like still legitimately like horrible.
identify and excuse yourself from any conflicts of interest that you may have. Does that mean that
What he's
you are
doing
in
with his
effect
hands.
policing yourself?
He's doing his own Mr. Burns. So the reporter is asking, how are you policing against conflicts of interest if you're just going to be policing yourself?
What are the checks and balances that are in place to ensure that there is accountability and transparency?
Well, we actually are trying to be as transparent as possible. In fact, we post our actions to the Doge handle.
I posted a soy jack on it.
Yeah. This doesn't answer how you're being held accountable.
Yeah.
Transparency, I guess.
Just because you loudly announce all the stupid things that you do does not mean that they were checked and or balanced.
Yeah. And by the way, if you did anything anyways, it would still get reported on in the news. And just what you like in press conferences and press releases regarding what you're doing.
On X and to the Doge website. So all of our actions are
The way he calls it Doge is so fucking retarded. Dude, it's a Doge meme in real life.
maximally
Yes.
transparent. In fact, I don't
He's
think
very
there's been,
proud of it.
I don't know of a case that where an organization has been more transparent than the Doge organization.
Okay.
Go outside.
No. Also, you didn't respond to the checks and balances thing.
Oh yeah, it was just like, oh yeah, I post on the Twitter.
SDL has a good reply here. Just like the founders intended, the president can do whatever they want, but they have to post about it on X.com.
Oh yeah.
I like that. What else do we got going here?
What do we got? What's on
Daniel,
the
do you want to
docket?
talk?
He's muted. He's probably doing something.
Like I said earlier, what are we to do about Elon Musk? Do we just dispose of him? Like we didn't elect this motherfucker.
No. I mean, there's not much we can do unless like the Democrats all band together and sing Kumbaya.
I mean, we're gonna
The
get the House
Democrats all
back in
band together and
2026.
get
That's like
guns.
guaranteed, right? Like,
Yeah.
check this out.
Do you view Vice President J.D. Vance as your successor, the Republican nominee in 2028?
No, but he's...
Then why
Fuck
is he
that
the
guy.
vice president? In your opinion, when you select the vice president, that is you saying that in your opinion, they are the runner-up. They are the second most qualified person on the face of the earth to be president. That's why when Joe Biden, when he dropped out, he could only, like, logically select Kamala to be the successor.
Yeah.
Because it would make no sense for him to select anyone else to endorse. Because by selecting Kamala as the vice president, he's already tacitly admitted that she is in second position, ready to
Yeah.
go. J.D.
I feel
Vance
like-
currently is second in line to become president, and even Trump is like, yeah, fuck that. Fuck
We are 2 weeks into the presidency, and I have not seen J.D. Vance anywhere.
Oh,
He
you
doesn't-
wanna know where JD Vance is right now? Hanging from his fucking bedroom.
I haven't seen... Yeah, I've seen more of goddamn Elon Musk than J.D. Vance.
I feel like I would be less disappointed if when Trump was asked that, he just like paused for a second and went, "Who?"
The way he immediately says no.
He's very capable.
No.
No,
can
but
Anand
he's very
Eric be the
capable.
vice president? I would think
He
not.
could be a senator.
I don't think
no.
that I think you have a lot of very capable people. So far, I think he's doing
Like
a
me.
fantastic job. It's too early. We're just starting.
You
Why are his
chose. What do you
eyebrows
mean
like
it's
that?
too early? It's too late. It's too late to be like,
You are the president currently.
It's
I'm
too
not
late
sure if
to
you're
have
aware.
trepidations about JD Vance. If you got sprayed all over fucking Pennsylvania, it'd be JD Vance. President JD Vance. Holy shit. How can he even say that? How can he even say that? He doesn't even believe in his vice president.
Yeah, no.
He is I like that he says that, like, you know, it's not a massive logical contradiction. Do you believe J.D. Vance to be your successor? No. Then why the fuck is he your understudy if you...
Why
Why
is
is
he
he
here?
here?
Why is he here?
Trump just couldn't pick himself, so he had to pick somebody.
Yeah. Wasn't the story just to fact check here? Wasn't the story that like Elon Musk asks nicely?
Oh, I think Elon Musk did put J.D. Vance in there just to, like... Because he couldn't put, like, a normal fucking person in there, like, you know, someone that's obvious and mattered. It had to be an intelligent choice, like J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance and Trump really do not get along. If you notice, a lot of the time they, you know, when either of them are interviewed, we even talked about this during the debates, when they're saying when they're saying, you know, the other guy said that, they go like, oh, we haven't really talked much on that. Like, they just act like they're strangers.
Yeah, we haven't been in the same room in a while.
Dude, J.D. Vance is a total stranger to Trump. That's so weird.
When was the last time we saw them in the same room?
The inauguration. All right.
Hashtag new woke order.
We had the Super Bowl this past weekend.
Oh yeah.
Eagles
They haven't even
raped
tried to
the
hide
shit
what.
out of the fucking Chiefs, thankfully. But
Yeah,
there was-
we watched, like, how many people are there on a fucking football team?
Like 3.
11?
11 people? I feel like there's more.
There's 11 people per. I mean, there's
Yeah,
more
we
on the
watched
roster,
11
but there's
people
11
get-
people playing per.
We watched 11 people get raped and beaten on live television. They just called that shit the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But let's be real. We were all here for one thing.
Yeah, the secret messages.
Yeah, for the satanic imagery.
You can tell it's dramatic because of the dramatic music.
Yeah, why'd they
Oh yeah.
Yeah, why'd they have the
Yeah.
fucking Requiem for a Dream soundtrack up?
What is Yamaha?
Is that just his vocals there? That's just him Vocalizer?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Why
yeah.
has he got a shit in his ear? What the fuck? He's just
It's
got
an in-ear monitor, dickhead.
it looks like a crumpled up receipt.
No, he got a rock stuck in there a couple of years ago.
This is Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah.
But this is like the punk like house remix of it.
So what was the
what is
imagery?
what
They
are
aren't even trying to hide it, guys.
I think they are. I couldn't see shit.
Let's watch the breakdown.
Oh, they have a
There
red
was
circle
something
in the
very
thumbnail.
disturbing.
Sorry?
There's something very disturbing.
There was something
That they put into the Super
There
Bowl
was
halftime
something
show.
in
Not
the
a lot
way.
of people even noticed. And no, it's not.
But they're not hiding it. They're just doing it out in the open now.
Which appears to be
This
upside
is the same guy that probably like is jazzed about the Gulf of America thing. Like finally Trump is taking down Satanism.
down with his ring. It is on the
Satanism
piano,
equals brown
as well
people.
as what is on his jacket right there. The two things going hand in hand together.
the
You
thing.
can see right there on the back of the piano, it looks like a strange red scribble, and you may think this is a stretch at first, but take a look.
You may
Compare
think
those.
it's a scribble.
Holy shit. It's
What?
another red scribble.
Those are butterflies.
You think that's a coincidence, Bronze? That this fucking tie-dye Yamaha is the same as Ellen DeGeneres, who we famously know as part of the Illuminati, of course. Like that's indisputable.
Oh yeah.
Two together. What is on Ellen DeGeneres' sweatshirt and what is on the piano right there. It is overall a butterfly, but specifically on one of the wings, you see an extremely similar image to what is on Ellen's sweatshirt.
The music here is so funny.
Where?
Right there.
Now, if you don't know what that is,
All right. So
This is
okay.
like a less funny game.
Let's say that they both match. And
Yeah, they both have butterflies.
Okay. And
that is a
A
reference
famous and
to
popular animal.
children being taken advantage of, specifically the face of a child. I won't go into the details of it.
Ooh, he's got it. That's what it means, the butterfly.
Okay.
How does he know this? From my experience in abusing children.
Yeah. We've all
You can
been there.
research that more yourself off of YouTube, but take a look there.
Off
You
of
can see it on both of their sweatshirts. Many people
They're wearing the same sweatshirt. It's the
It
same
is the-
design.
It is the same brand.
in Hollywood participating in
giving
the
out
ring
funny clues
and wearing
to
that
tell us about
proudly as a
pedophilia.
symbol. Some of them forced to wear it, some of them wearing it by choice, but regardless, all of them participating in some way. Now you compare that back again to the piano and you start to realize something.
Excuse me, stop right there. You're just a conspiracy guy. I mean,
Yes.
No.
No, stupid.
that's clearly just art on the piano. It's just a butterfly. There's nothing else to it.
It's not even a butterfly, is it? That's just a random
Yeah.
design from the
No, they're supposed to be butterflies.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
that's clearly just art on the piano. It's just a butterfly.
Well, it
There's nothing
is.
else to it. I mean, why
Yes.
why in the world, Matt?
making fun
Why
of
would you
you.
even say that? That's not a conspiracy thing. They don't plant those in
Get
the
on
Super Bowl,
with it.
okay, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, they don't plant clues that unearth their secret children pedophile ring.
Yeah,
You're
they
an
don't leave
idiot.
funny Easter eggs.
Not only
Yeah, because they do have a secret pedophile ring. It's just in the Republican Party, and they don't have like fucking clues to unearth for fucking what's this guy's name? Funeral grave memorial to unearth.
is that for sure what I'm claiming it is, almost certainly, but they have done this in every single Super Bowl.
Serpently? What was that?
Shipping.
Sure, what I'm claiming it is, almost certainly, but
Certainly?
Certainly.
Pimply.
they have done this in
Sorry,
every
what do you
single Super Bowl.
certainly-
If you look back
I
at the last Super
Oh,
Bowl,
they've done this at every Super Bowl.
they had extremely demonic symbolism throughout the entire thing. The Super Bowl before that,
Are you
And
gonna show it?
I mean, you couldn't get the footage. You couldn't get the rights by the NFL.
They never
to-
show the clip.
He can only secure the
they
rights
never
for the
show the clip.
NFL to show the footage for this.
the last 5 Super Bowls, which all are under the same contract, by the way, keep that.
But before that, it wasn't satanic at all. That was a fine one, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Satan's a new thing.
in mind, I'll expose that in more details in a different
Way
video.
more
They're all
than
under the
that
same
before,
contract.
though.
All of them, if you look at it, you realize are being orchestrated by the same group of elites. That's why you aren't allowed to have white people, by the way, in the Super Bowl halftime shows. Have you noticed?
Sorry?
Excuse me?
I looked at the field. I saw plenty of white people.
Yeah, but they're not allowed to play at the halftime show. Let's look up list of halftime show.
Sure.
List of halftime show performers.
Katy Perry.
I like how anything like
Shakira,
Jennifer Lopez, The
any
Weeknd,
black
Dr. Dre,
people
Snoop.
are
There's Eminem right
satanic by
there.
default.
Oh, we've had
Eminem.
we've had, if not counting Eminem, we've had 5 in a row. And then we had Maroon 5, Justin Timberlake, Lady Gaga, Coldplay, Katy Perry, Bruno Mars, Beyonce, Madonna, The Who,
Yeah,
Bruce
but now you're not allowed.
Springsteen,
Yeah, I
Tom
mean,
Petty,
like you said,
The Rolling
you
Stones,
weren't
Paul
allowed to.
McCartney,
When
Kid
Satan
Rock.
was invented, they had Kid Rock.
Yeah, Janet Jackson, P. Diddy, Nelly, Kid Rock,
Oh!
Justin Timberlake, and
That's
Justin
hilarious.
Timberlake. That's when that was the one where the thing happened.
That's hilarious. But
it was caused by P.
yeah,
Diddy.
that's when this is when it all started, guys. When Satan started was in 2020. That's why you're not
Satan
allowed to
started
have
in
white
2020.
people.
That's also when I got diagnosed with schizophrenia. Pay no mind to that.
Yeah.
It's purely coincidence that when I developed schizophrenia is when Satan.
That's purely a coincidence of when I developed toxoplasmosis.
That recently, that's all part of the contract. And once again, I'm not going into all the details right now,
contract where you
but as you
must not
continue
have
to look
white
through these
people.
things, what we have to understand is that there's a very evil presence.
How does Ellen DeGeneres connect? Like, I like that he puts Ellen DeGeneres of like proof that this is satanic. Like, you know that Ellen DeGeneres like praises that
yeah,
Satan.
one of the elites in the 2020s, Ellen DeGeneres.
It's because
Didn't her show get canceled in 2020?
In Hollywood and in this entire industry. Now I will circle back to what is on his jacket. That is a blood diamond going hand in hand with the theory that it is in
that's
fact
just a red pin.
No, it's a blood diamond. You know how people wear blood diamonds in jewelry? Like that's just a thing that exists.
same symbol that is on Ellen's sweatshirt. I'm at Wallace. Make sure to follow with the notifications on, and I will
make sure to fall for the.
Oh, that's what I was.
What does this guy stand for? I don't think he stands for anything. I think he just.
He's
falls
exposing
for
the
everything.
truth.
He's very anti-Satan.
When you stand for nothing, you fall for everything, man.
Wow.
That's disturbing. I can see why he pays for fucking Twitter.
Yeah, he would do that.
Elon Musk Council. She isn't even allowed to go outside or have internet. Who is this?
Wendy Williams.
Oh, Wendy Williams isn't allowed to have internet anymore?
Great.
Is this because he made fun of...
Keep it up, elites.
Isn't this because she made... Didn't her show get canceled because she made fun of Drew Carey's wife getting murdered?
I think so.
What?
She got thrown off a balcony and she makes a joke like, yeah, come on down! And it was like, literally like hours after it happened.
Diabolical, dude. At devious work, actually.
All right, we got some more Super Bowl commercials that are... Welcome to another Truth Seeker. 27,000 subscribers. We might have to keep tabs on this guy, Truth Seeker, because we're all Truth Seekers here.
Edition of the Truth Zone, as always. This is your host, Truth Seeker here. And let's talk about
He couldn't call
the
himself
Superb
that if he wasn't a
Owl
Truth Seeker.
commercials. And all of these commercials that you will notice.
What did he call it?
Superb Owl commercial. Seeker
Wait,
here.
what?
And let's talk about the Superb Owl commercials.
The Superb Owl?
What is the joke?
Is that...
Surely
a
that was
joke?
intentional.
That's got to be a joke. Superb Owl. But he said bowl anyways.
What would be the joke?
Super Owl?
He's reading it wrong? Like, that's a joke?
It's like, it sounds like he's...
Is this
like,
an
trying to
AI
say
voice?
super-
Is it like an AI voice and that's just a typo?
No, this is a real man.
Superb Owl bowl. But he didn't say...
I don't think AI would... be able to recreate?
Superb Owl 59. That's how I would say it as a joke.
I don't think AI would be able to recreate the sound of having the microphone up your asshole.
Peaky, yeah. I guess that's true. That's one thing to make sure that something's authentic is if it sounds like fucking shit.
Oh yeah, that's the one thing that AI will never replace humans on, is being bad at making things.
And all of these commercials that you will notice have a certain theme about them. There's a theme of AI taking over man, merging with machine, and of course, they also had the alien.
And what's the theme?
What's the 5 Graybles? Let's see if we can find the 5 Graybles.
Theme, because why wouldn't they? Because
is that an old? Is that too old of a reference?
I mean, I got it.
Okay.
They are still trying to make aliens seem normal, because eventually they want to stage a fake alien invasion, in my honest opinion.
That makes sense.
Wait. it adds up so far.
The Project Bluebeam. But all of this stuff was nothing more than a bunch of propaganda that they showcased during each and every one of these commercials. And it's no surprise, because the commercials are really where they are blatant the most, because they can just use those quick
This guy is like an alien that's like adopted language, because you would say the most blatant if you were like a normal human, but he says blatant the most.
This is Project Bluebee. It's right in front of us.
Bluebee.
To throw a bunch of stuff out, and it will go into people's subconscious. Case in point, this commercial right here is more truth in plain sight, because it showed Tom Brady getting his batteries changed.
I'm glad that he's uncovered that commercials are propaganda.
In this commercial. And this...
Are you excited for the fake alien invasion that's happening soon for some reason?
Oh yeah, the government is gonna unveil the puppy monkey baby.
They are gonna stage a fake alien invasion for some reason.
Has to do with man merging with machine.
Ooh.
And it's more truth in plain sight.
Let's see it.
Who put these in, Tom? Only Duracell has power boost ingredients.
I don't even remember
like Tom here. Only run on Duracell.
By the way, you would think this commercial aired like
Tom, are you
20
okay?
years
Why
ago.
does everyone keep asking me that since the roast? Yeah. I gotta go Gronk's down again.
So they are telling you without telling you what exactly is going on.
Right, break it
you
down
can also say that could be a hint at cloning on top of that.
Ooh.
All of this stuff is truth in plain sight. And
They're
speaking of the
Tom
alien
Hanks.
stuff, and this was a prominent theme throughout.
Yeah, they're what?
By the way, are you guys?
He didn't finish the premise of this video.
He's not saying truth in plain sight. He's saying truth in plan sight.
Plan sight.
Like I never the broader issue is that if you were evil, why would you hide funny Easter eggs or make commercials directly about how you're evil robot men?
What are they trying to say?
Besides, like
with cloning.
Besides, like the made-up victim complex that all of these conspiracy dumbasses have, where
A lot of these
the internet is out to get them because they noticed that the battery commercial had batteries in it.
Commercials. Now, one can say that they were making fun of conspiracy theorists, people who believe in aliens.
No, it's
but
funny
I think
that
it is
a
more
guy is a
deeper
robot.
than that. I think that this was more truth in plain sight, because they are showing you and telling you exactly what they are about and what they are planning.
You need to
here
go
in the near
now.
future with a fake alien invasion. It's just my honest.
Okay,
we should hold this guy to this 100%. I will pay a truth seeker $10,000 if this fake alien invasion orchestrated by the government happens with this year.
Oh, this year you're not gonna give him any more time on that?
Well, I mean,
if it doesn't happen,
you're worried if there's a real one, then it's gonna.
I mean, if they're hinting at it at the Super Bowl, then I would hope it'd be timely.
I just gotta.
And if
they have this whole marketing campaign,
they have the.
Then I should be able to kick this guy in the nuts.
Honest opinion on everything.
Oh, you
again?
I just gotta ask. why would they have a fake alien invasion, by the way, no less. Not a real one. It's a fake one that they're going to orchestrate for some reason.
Are they doing it just because they're bored, or are they covering something up?
They're covering up the real aliens, but with the fake aliens.
They're covering up a body.
Is this something that just came to mind from, like, remember a couple years ago when the FBI was like, or I think it was the CIA that was like, oh, we saw these these fucking aircrafts, but we don't know what the fuck we were, and people were like, aliens! And it's like, no, it's probably just didn't know what it was. In fact, that's what the definition of a UFO is, but...
These commercials are designed in such a way to condition the masses without them really even knowing, because it's going into their subconscious.
Already said We've made contact with a new alien species, and apparently they're foodies.
Oh, foodies. The worst.
Mr. Ramsey, we'll need you to cook for them. You'll have access to everything the Area 51 test kitchen has to offer.
Yeah, when was this uploaded?
Oh, this is in 1080p, of course. This was this year. This is for this year's Super Bowl.
Oh.
Maybe if he uploaded this in 4K, it would be better.
Oh, it was from this year's Super Bowl? I thought it was from
the Super Bowl 59.
I thought this was from the P. Diddy Super Bowl.
It was from 1959.
That's just a Hexlab pan. I've got these at home.
Unfortunately, it was leaked 8 years ago. The pan was developed using material from an alien spacecraft.
Commercial people must love this
Extremely
guy.
durable,
He's
low
advertising
friction,
them for
created
free.
to deal with a thick egg-like atmosphere.
You're saying the pan I use to fry my bacon is made out of flying saucers?
We don't have time for a science lesson, Mr. Ramsey. The alien ambassador is already here.
How does this imply they're gonna have a fake alien invasion later to control the masses?
Yeah, where does the fake come into it?
What is Gordon Ramsay? Why is he here?
Because he's part of the Hollywood elite.
Whoa.
He's part of the elite.
Not her.
Ring, of course.
Him.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Yeah, yes,
Hey,
the red
you're
tie.
in?
By the way,
All famous people are aliens.
I'm not.
Oh, shit! God, they just said it outright!
It's real.
There's
There's
nothing
There's no way that this
alien.
is a comedic subversion of expectations. It must be 100% literal. I have
Meant like
half a brain.
Really famous people.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know who the fuck that is. Is that Pete Davidson?
And if you notice in this commercial, they had to show you Saturn.
If you
because
notice,
why
there's
not?
Gordon Ramsay.
That all ties into the Saturnalia. The
Oh, okay. Now
You
it
guys,
makes sense.
now it adds up.
Saturnalia?
This
I was
guy.
waiting for when he brought up the Saturnalia.
That's why his wife divorced him, of course, so we could have more time to fucking focus on the real issues affecting America, like the Saturnalia.
Saturn worship. And
Well,
if
I thought he was talking about
you
nutsack.
catch
Hold on, wait.
what Pete Davidson said,
Hold
he
on,
said
please, get me on the
all
same
famous
page.
people.
What the fuck? Saturnalia?
Saturnalia.
Yeah.
Saturnalia.
Nutsack.
Okay, Saturnalia is like it was like the precursor to Christmas before it was.
I
all
hardly know
paganized.
Analia.
Oh.
It's like it's a holiday, but it's like a satanic holiday.
Because it's old.
I thought you were
Who
saying
are-
sack as in nutsack, and I was gonna lose my shit.
I think they had. It wasn't even Saturn, by the way. It was just an egg. I think they had Saturn though because it's another planet, and they're trying to sell the outer space theme.
Aliens, the really
Okay.
famous people. That can tie into reptilians because
Of course.
Why is he analyzing this like he's like doing a book report for English class?
He's not making any analysis though. He's just saying these things, and they don't go to a point.
Yeah,
they don't
just-
go
why
anywhere.
I'm saying he's doing this for English class.
He's just pointing out that an alien is on screen and then going, see, that's a proof of aliens.
It's actually proof of reptilians.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here's what we have to do. We need to find one of these people who are starting to get famous and be like, we have some serious Hollywood pedophile ring elites, and we need to make them say as many phallic sounding words as possible. We need to like tell them.
I'm gonna get in touch with this guy. I want to pick his brain.
We
a
need
little
to tell
bit.
them
And by
that
I
the
mean
alien
fucking
race
jam a
is called the
scalpel in his fucking-
Fallians, and they look like giant dicks, like an actual South Park bit.
these people are telling you without telling you exactly what they are about and what they are planning.
They did tell you,
and
actually.
Again, they are also setting the stage for a fake alien invasion in the near future. This is why.
Okay, so the celebrities are real aliens, but they want to make a fake alien invasion to distract you from the real aliens that they directly told you about.
Yes. They directly told you that they are aliens to set up a fake alien invasion.
Even though they are real aliens?
Yeah, even though they're real aliens.
So it would just be a normal alien invasion, actually?
To have
And also,
these...
what would change? What would be worse about the world if Pete Davidson were secretly an alien?
Yeah, no, okay, here's
nefarious
that actually is a good question, because like if all of these celebrities are really aliens, then if they all just revealed they are aliens, what would change? Because they've already been aliens.
What would you do?
It's like and
Tom Brady rips his skin off and reveals he's actually a green guy, and it's just
then
like, all right.
Then I want the fucking Glaze to fucking fix the egg prices already.
It seems like this guy's repeating himself a lot. I don't.
It seems we do not have another cancer.
What he has to say about cancer, the cancer.
Oh
one?
yeah, is the
They're
boob
using
commercial in this video?
cancer to stage a fake alien invasion.
Yeah, do they talk about the alien boob commercial?
Installed, it's going to activate a feature in their brain, and it's going to blur the lines of
this is of course the fucking glasses with a camera on it.
Yes.
What is real and what is not real. That's just a opinion that I have. I'm not saying I'm 100% factual about that.
Okay.
You're not saying no, when you're saying something, it means you believe it is true. That's actually the point of why you're saying it.
That's the point of explaining.
Either. I'm not. But
yes, you are. You're a piece of shit. You're just not. You're not standing on any fucking ground. You're just saying shit and then going, but what do I know? That doesn't exonerate you of the fucking ridiculous, insane shit you're saying.
Do you think this guy would like Family Guy?
No, it's satanic.
Shit.
There's
they
a
are
talking
trying to
dog.
push the idea of man emerging with machine, and Neuralink also ties into man merging with machine. So this is why you see all of this stuff, all that.
How does that make so?
At least he's anti-Elon.
Okay, yeah, man merging with machine. He says that that means anything. Because also Ray-Bans is just these Ray-Ban things. It's just glasses with a camera on it. It's as much as man merging with a machine as you wearing a digital watch is. Like
I have had these glasses on before, by the way. This is this is tangentially related. They are so fucking disorienting, and okay, so I'm in physics class and this kid shows me. He's like, "Hey Siri, check out these glasses." All right, and he's like, "Say hey Meta, whatever." I'm like, "Hey Meta, what's the cosine of 45 or some shit like that?" And it got really disorienting because it decided oh, I'm going to show you what it is too while I'm at it. I was like, oh.
I don't need to see that shit.
Instead of just bone conducting it into my fucking head, which is already kind of weird. I didn't expect it. It was showing me. I swear to God, this might be me misremembering because I have it a while ago. I swear to God, these have screens in them, and it was showing me what it was too. But I'm blind as a bat, so I'm just seeing a smudge across my fucking vision.
Holy shit! The aliens.
Go on the train. Hey Meta, show me gay porn.
Man merging with machine. It's all about trying to make aliens appear normal, which are demons, and everything else. And again,
okay,
he's just
aliens
stating.
are real, but they're gonna make a fake invasion.
Yes, to distract us from the real aliens.
Mean anything.
You see, the issue here is if you want to be an expert, I'm speaking directly to you.
Aliens like Mexicans, illegal.
I'm speaking directly to you, Truth Seeker. If you want to become a real expert, then there's a part of the scientific method that you're missing, which is that you
have to be correct.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you don't start at the conclusion. You start at like the pieces. You start at the pieces, and you're like, oh, maybe this connects the pieces, and then you look for if something proves that hypothesis wrong, and then you change your hypothesis given the new information.
Well, you're seeing it right before your eyes. I mean, this proves
and
that...
not in the way of like, oh, the Earth is gonna die next Tuesday, and then next Wednesday rolls around. You're like, whoops, that's not what I mean.
Yeah. No, I mean, you can see these commercials proving it right before your eyes, Bronze. There's no way that they're just using like creative marketing.
Like Chris Pratt, whoever the shit this is.
This is proof that there's aliens. Look, this is a white guy. I've never seen one of those in real life before.
You can't have
those
at
a white
the
guy
Super Bowl.
with glasses. They're trying to
Holy shit, Scott the Wasp.
This was a prominent theme throughout
real quick,
the
before you play
superb.
it again, I want to say, what's the name of this channel again?
It's called Truth Seeker, because he seeks the truth.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm starting to get so sick of that word, truth. It's becoming a freaking buzzword at this point. Because at this point,
well, it doesn't mean anything.
Truth? It means nothing. It's a useless word now.
No, the truth is that the Super Bowl is an agent of the government. By the way,
you're telling me
an offshoot of the government to indoctrinate us.
Yeah.
You're telling me
that's why everyone's
the
watching
NFL,
TV.
The National Football League, the national controlled by the government is an agent of the government. No, I don't fucking believe it. I don't believe it.
Album. And then there was even another commercial because of course they have to show this too.
Of course, they have to show this.
Pfizer, a commercial.
Me when I look at the track list of my favorite My Chemical Romance album.
And of course they have to bring up.
What do you mean? Why wouldn't they? Pfizer's the one that paid for the ad space. The Super Bowl didn't solicit a Pfizer commercial. Pfizer paid for the ad.
Do you think it's gonna show the Stop Hate commercial in here and be like, look, this is a black person. I've never seen one of those.
How they're going to
wasn't that?
Knock out cancer. Now, I've got to be really careful on this subject because reasons on this platform,
opinions
but
on cancer.
I will let you all put two and two together on all of this when it comes.
We're gonna let you guys do your own research on
we're gonna knock you up
to Pfizer, but it just is laughable, and I believe this also could tie into Trump's Stargate because. They are talking about how they can use AI to create a certain, jibby jabby for things such.
Jesus Christ, a vaccine. You could say vaccine.
They're using AI to make jib jab now.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about using AI to make vaccines, but yeah, I mean. Peru literally has a vaccine for lung cancer. So, I mean, that's just a way that we inoculate
Sometimes medicine is just good.
That's just a way that you inoculate people, is like with a vaccine. Like, these people, by the way, have no issues with like pills or creams or IVs or anything. It's just the vaccine. Because
they're afraid of needles.
Because they're afraid of the fucking COVID vaccine. I got vaccinated 3 fucking times, and I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with me.
And look at me.
Bad time to cough, I guess.
You got vaccinated, Bronze.
A bad time to start vomiting blood.
Yeah, Bronze got all the vaccines.
So I think all of this stuff is tying together with one another. And one last thing, they of course had to include a commercial where this guy right here was throwing up the devil horns.
Oh no! Come on, is it the 1980s, dude? Dude, that's
this
such
guy made a reference
news.
to Dungeons and Dragons.
Devil horns? I gotta kill myself.
Dude, could you imagine giving a shit?
Devil?
Could you imagine giving
Congratulations,
a shit
you're on
Satanism?
You're on the same intellectual level as Chris Taylor Brown.
And even doing the tongue symbolism, which is the
tongue.
What a fucking snowflake, dude.
The tongue.
What a fucking
The tongue
snowflake.
symbolism to symbolize Gene Simmons.
He's a snowflake. He's scared of his own fucking shadow.
Satan is not real.
No, of course to him, though, if he watches this, and I know he isn't, we're all agents of Satan right now. We're trying to convince him that Satan's no big deal, of course.
Satan, who is, of course, the CEO of Pfizer, walks up to our 80 subscribers and goes, listen, we got a mission for you.
Truth seeker, this is a message from me to you. I'm an agent of Satan. This tongue thing has nothing to do with us. Is actually, I can read this guy's mind. He's actually symbolizing how he ate out your mother last night, just so you know.
Oh, shit.
Tongue. I mean, come on. This is more truth in plain sight. This is the serpent tongue. And we are in the year of the snake. So, of course, they would have to show this in a commercial. Again, this is all done by design. These people worship.
Are we in the fucking dark ages right now? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, we're literally. It feels like this guy's literally freaking out over
Satan is so fucking 2008,
heresy.
dude.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Who is they?
Who is they?
Who is in charge of all this? Okay, because here's how the real world works, right? I want to see where me and him disagree, right? So the network, that's Fox, right?
Mm-hmm.
They get the rights to broadcast the Super Bowl this year. They pay for the rights to broadcast that. To offset the cost of that, they sell advertising space on the Super Bowl. $8 million per 30-second commercial. Independent companies then go up and they purchase these slots to put their commercial in. Right? Where does this involve the government?
Well, they put all the fake alien stuff in there.
Oh yeah.
To prove that aliens
You see they have a contract that I've never seen.
Yeah.
That there were no records of.
Oh, that was the other guy.
Because for some reason, in hiding the tracks of the actual conspiracy, they are amazing at burning every document, but they also blatantly put all of this shit in every commercial.
Yeah, what a piece of shit, dude. What a fucking shitheel. I want to get this guy on the podcast. I want to talk to him face to face.
I hope that you all...
Trump's goat statue is very strange. At least we agree on something, I guess.
Oh no.
All right, officialtruthseeker@gmail.com.
Probably should have assumed that, yeah.
Glad he nailed that one. Okay. Well, he is official. He wouldn't be able to call himself official if he wasn't official.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
All right.
The truth zone.
I think we're gonna let you guys go on this.
Oh, okay. Oh, do we not have one more video to watch or no?
Do we not? Do we? I don't want to. My ears are starting to hurt.
Oh yeah, do we not have any? I thought we had some sad news to share.
So.
How Super Mario Bros. Make me mad.
We have some mad news to share.
Yeah, we have some sad and mad news.
How Super Mario Bros. Make me mad. Let's see. Oh, so we got pristine intellectual of our time here, up there with Charles Darwin and Richard Simmons.
In this video, I'm going to be talking about why I don't like about this game and why.
Is there another recording of his narration going on in the background?
There are two separate videos. One is a circle.
It triggers me.
Just talking about like, why are the seconds going so fast?
Whoa!
That's not how seconds work.
Yeah, plot hole.
I know this is original game, but
this is
you
making
could
me
at least
mad.
do real life time.
At least do real life time.
Why do you downgrade all the way to small Mario if you have a fireball?
I mean, yeah, that is something they fixed.
That was the first. Because it was the first game, and that's how they did it.
You should at least go to like, just get rid of the power up. I don't know why you had
Get
to
rid
go
of
all
the.
the
He
way.
doesn't even know what that's called when you're with the mushroom. It's called. You're called Super Mario, by the way. Is what you're
Super Mario Bros.
Too small, but that's just me. Why can't I go backwards in a level? That's kind of stupid.
That's kind of stupid.
That's kind of stupid.
Kind of stupid.
Kind of stupid.
When you use a fire flower as small Mario, you only turn the big Mario, and that doesn't really make sense.
Doesn't really make sense. Yeah, when I get a fire flower in real life, I instantly turn into a fire Mario.
I become Mario.
You act like you know how this shit works. Fucking
turn into a fire.
Scully 61. How old do you think this guy is?
Can't be no more than like 9.
I hope young.
I mean, look at him here. He looks like he's like 14 years old, which is embarrassing for this low quality of a video.
Yeah.
Like where he's directly recording his mom's television set.
Well, this is the angry video game nerd of our time.
That's the angry
I don't
video
like
game.
to be that kind of comparer, but by 14, I already
discovered
had
OBS.
Yeah, I had OBS. I had a capture card. Although I edited in Windows Movie Maker for a couple of months.
Yeah, I was making better videos with Screencast-O-Matic.
Yeah.
What is the software he's using here? Is this like editvideo.ru or something?
Not a video. It's like there's no editing here, it seems. This is like an Android recording app. I recognize that. This feels like it's straight out of like 2016.
This is like an Android, like AI. Like it's starting to prime us for the fake alien invasion coming.
Yeah, whatever he's saying. Anyways, like
he's using like the in-app like YouTube video creator.
This feels like a video straight out of like 2016, 17 that I would see in like a cringe compilation.
No, it was like 2011, dude.
No,
I could see like Tosh.0 making fun of this shit. Like,
no, it has a certain style of low quality modern editing that like.
Why are the seconds faster than real life? Like, at least make it real life seconds.
What were they thinking?
2011, this would be a low quality video, but it's like 2017 is like when things started to get pretty high quality with the recording, but the editing would still be low quality, so it just looked weird.
Yeah, it's one of those hybrids.
What? You just had it. The camera went high.
Why is the game so low? In real life, it would be high.
I think in real life he would be a bit high.
Both look the same.
Sorry?
Why do these both look the same?
Is it the
Why
same
they both
room?
look the same?
The same. Why can't you open your fucking mouth when you speak? How about you do that?
That's lame. And there's even better ones out there.
That's lame.
Like this one. That's a good warp zone.
Oh yeah.
Like for this one, like you literally have to be perfect, or else you'll get hit.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I gotta use a fucking frame saver. Cause you know, back before Super Mario Brothers was ported to the Nintendo Switch, no one was actually able to beat it. It was like an unbeatable game beforehand. Thank God they had the cheating mode enabled.
So I went through all this crap to say Princess Toadstool, and she's not even that cute.
God damn it!
You know what? That's something I think we can all get behind.
Thanks for watching and lick the subscribe.
You know what?
You know what? Enjoyed
the. I would fucking beat this game in under a minute if I knew that Peach was a baddie at the other end of this game.
Dude, the seconds are not supposed to go that way.
Oh wait, I already have that amiibo.
A large portion of these things were hardware limitations. It is a 4-year-old game after all. I know.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. It does make sense. I gotta find out how old this guy, Scully61, is. This got randomly recommended to me.
Oh, he was born in 1961, I believe.
We are getting some good amiibo news. We're actually getting an amiibo reprint starting on the 25th, and it is this Kirby amiibo.
Oh,
it's actually he was actually probably born in 2061 because it's 06.
Oh, that's a good amiibo. Do I have that one?
All right. I think next time we're gonna look at his opinion on YouTubers, where he ranks YouTubers. I see Nathaniel Bandy. That's always a good sign.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, this is a lot of content that he's putting out here because he has to put it between his, his gymnastics class and his special education. He doesn't have a lot of free time.
I think we have time for one more video, and to balance out all the mad, I think we should end it off with a more somber news. More somber news.
Sad news for Mario fans. We got sad news for Mario fans, so I guess Scully61's gonna be fucking thrilled.
Oh yeah.
Sad news for Mario fans.
Sad news for Mario fans.
This video was uploaded August 21st, 2023, so we're a bit behind on this.
This got
Musk's
recommended
team
to me.
IQ is from 160 to 162 and number 100. Okay.
Cool.
Thanks, T-Bob.
This was just recommended to me, and of course I
Hey,
had to watch
guys.
because it's sad.
Hey, guys.
That's how I know it's
This
sad.
is SpongeBob SquarePants and VeggieTales for the win here, and
I don't know why my mother named me that. Kind of a dick move.
I'm afraid I have
Megatron
sad
Griffin.
news for today, and it's sad news for Mario fans.
So, we got any Mario fans in the audience?
No.
Raise
Oh,
up a lighter.
I hate that fucker.
Pour one
It's
out.
Martinet, who's been
Martinet.
Charles Martinet.
Charles Martinet.
voice of Mario for many
He has
years.
died.
Yeah, he started to become the voice of.
He's just showing his foot here. Jesus Christ. This is a.
No, it's just about that Mario is getting a new voice actor, Kevin Afghani.
He's had a new voice actor at this point.
Yeah, but this
He's just
this
showing
video was
his
right when it got announced.
sad news for Mario fans. Here's my pre-diabetic looking foot.
Mario and for Mario games starting in.
This kid's gonna have diabetes by the time he's 20. Type 2 diabetes too, so we can't even get sympathy points.
1991.
Allegedly.
Yeah. As of today, he has retired from voicing Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Mario games.
Oh,
yeah, so,
I was confused for a second.
Okay.
Mario, yeah, for Mario games.
Oh, the games, okay.
So he's retired from voicing Mario for.
He keeps sounding like he's saying retarded.
For Mario games, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You already said that. Yep. That's a good tick.
Nailed it.
I like that. He just keeps saying yep. Yeah. Yep.
From Mario games.
Yep.
Yeah, he's not playing to voice. I don't think he's playing to voice Mario for future Mario games. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
It is
I
true.
think it's very.
Is he trying to convince us?
He's trying to convince himself.
It sounds like he's talking to like someone that
Yeah.
not real.
Sad guys. And I think.
Is that his ceiling,
all
or is
you
he
other
standing?
Mario fans out there.
Is that a popcorn ceiling, and he's pushing his foot up against?
No, I think that's a popcorn floor.
Good visuals here on this video. Almost as good as the
Well,
commentary.
he's just so sad he didn't have time to
would
do
agree
anything.
with me because Charles Martinet has been amazing as the voice of Mario for years. In fact, I've enjoyed hearing his voice as Mario, and
It's Martinet, by the way. Let's just get that out there.
I'm
amazing
starting to think it's
Mario
Martinet.
games that I've played in the past, and I thought it was
Mario
also
does
amazing as the
typing.
voice of Luigi, Wario, and
Luigi.
Oh, hang on, what? Listen to this, Daniel.
I thought it was also amazing as the voice of Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi. Three other.
Waluigi.
Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi.
Luigi. Classic characters. What do you Siri, if you had to choose between Luigi and Waluigi, who would you pick?
Man, Johnny.
Characters in the Mario franchise, but he's not going to voice those characters anymore. He's retired from voicing them as of today. Nintendo announced this today, guys.
He's retarded.
Yeah, I heard that.
He's retarded.
I think it's very
Tragic.
sad. Charles Martinet was amazing as the voice of Mario, Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi.
Luigi.
Waluigi?
That is just how they're pronounced. Yeah.
Waluigi. He said Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Charles Martinet was amazing as the voice of Mario, Luigi, Wario.
Where is he getting Luigi from?
Now, does he know how to speak?
I don't think so.
Is that like a typo where, like, in his brain he flips the L and the U?
Luigi?
Luigi?
And Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Yeah.
Classic characters. We're gonna miss him. Yeah.
It's very sad that he retired.
It's very sad that he retired after 35 years of the same role. What could have been, you know?
Yeah.
When I think Charles Martinet, I think wasted potential.
Charles Martinet could have
Mario
done
video
great
game
things.
series
Martinet.
won't be the same without Charles Martinet. But best of luck to
He
the
keeps saying the full name
to the
too.
new voice actor.
He has to keep getting it wrong.
new voice actor, I think, that's gonna voice Mario, Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi.
Why does he say it in the same order too? Mario, Luigi.
Yeah, he keeps
Wario. And
I'm sure that's
Waluigi.
like just. I'm sure that's just like neurodivergent script building, but
there's nothing.
He keeps saying the funny bits in the same way over and over again.
Where is Luigi coming from?
I think. Best of luck to that.
So repetitive.
Even though it won't be the same without Charles Martinet.
I hate that he keeps calling him Martinet. It's so bad.
Yep.
It
was nice hearing Charles Martinet's voice as Mario, Luigi, and Wario and Waluigi for you.
He doesn't stop.
The thing is, we're like pausing the comment because this is a live show, but like when I had this recommended to me, I watched it just in one single unedited take, and like the fact that he just kept like looping and going yep was like the funniest fucking thing.
Yep. He's not doing it anymore. Yep. I think it's I think he just resorts to saying yeah and yup like whenever he loses his train of thought. Like he takes a path down to like a path of conversation and he doesn't know how to resolve it, so he just goes yep.
Yeah, whenever he forgets the order of the character names.
Years. I just think it's sad that he's retired.
I'm looking at his Wikipedia page right now. It does appear in order of Mario, Luigi, Wario, and Luigi. So maybe.
Well, yeah, that's the ranking.
Yeah.
As of today, I was pretty sad about it today. Honestly, in fact,
as a Mario fan and an Luigi
sad
fan,
thing I heard about. Yep. I'm sure us Mario fans will.
It sounds like he's on a phone call that he's trying to get off of. Like,
yeah,
he's trying to like.
He has a gun to the back of his head right now.
The person at the other end of the phone just isn't getting the hint that he wants them to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he keeps like pronouncing all of these. He keeps like having the inflection of like the last thing you say before you go. Welp, I should probably go in for the night.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. Like, I'm waiting for that.
Hearing his voice for.
He sounds simultaneously like he wants to leave the phone call, but also like he is the one needlessly continuing it.
Yeah, he's just repeating himself.
Mario games, stuff like that. But at least I have so many Mario games to where, from when Charles Martinet voiced Mario in the past, where I can hear his voice in those games when I play.
Yeah, like I don't know, 50 Mario games where he voiced it in. I think
like,
he
all but one.
But he didn't do Hotel Mario.
He started voicing Mario in 1991. He did it for 30 plus years.
And that sort of thing, because I still have a whole lot of past Mario video games, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this video is going to be short, honestly.
It literally sounds like he's, like, hanging up the phone, like, okay, I'm going to let you go now. I got other shit to do.
Yeah.
I
guess that's it for the sad news video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
That was just cute. I like that one. It's incredibly funny.
Oh, he does the same thing in text form too. Oh my. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I wasn't expecting Charles Martinet retiring soon. I wasn't expecting for Charles Martinet retiring soon. I was surprised, and I think you'd agree with me. But I was sad about Charles Martinet retiring as the voice of Mario. I kind of felt like crying about it, because Charles Martinet was amazing as the voice of Mario, Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi.
Wario and Waluigi.
I had so many memories with hearing Charles Martinet's voice as those characters. I'm gonna miss hearing Charles Martinet's voice as those characters for future games. I wonder who will voice Mario, Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi from now on. It definitely won't be the same without Charles Martinet, though. How many fucking times?
What was his name?
He said it 6 times. Luigi. All right, we gotta keep tabs on this guy too. Oh, so this is what he looks like. Why?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a 7-minute video explaining why he won't rant on.
Yeah, why he won't do a.
Why he won't rant on someone else's rant on.
Dogman.
After I saw Dogman. All right, we'll independently review this and see if it's
SpongeBob SquarePants movie,
SpongeBob.
2004.
Wow, this guy's a SpongeBob fan.
And VeggieTales.
For the win.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go. Yeah. You know,
yeah.
We're gonna
it's so
retire
cool that Drake saw.
I can't wait to see Drake saw SRV, Braun Show, Daniel T Gaming, and Siri again in the next episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Siri's a hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
That's all, folks. Yeah.
That's it.
Whoa.
We ended it. All right.
Whoa.
How did we like that show?
We ended